counterfeit, I want the realest. Where he come from, you can't get that with a PJ. It's so full inside this house, I feel like DJ. I can't fight it, let your light come shine on me, yeah. Ain't no hiding, I'm confiding in your peace, yeah. Hey, carrying buckets of shame. Father, I'm saying your name, but so far from it. Come see the blood in my veins. For me, he bleeding the same. Take this covenant, this is the greatest exchange. At his altar, there's a flame that burns your rubbish. Gave me a cup full of rain, he poured it over every stain until he coming. Glory to the Father, you deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar, wash away my shame. Glory to the Father, you deserve the praise. Lead me to your altar, wash away my shame. Yeah, I just turned a milli down to be home with my son. Y'all don't get it, I can't gain a thing if I've already won. Still don't get it, I was full back when my bank account was none.
Alrighty, welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Let's do this. Nike with the run. Breakthrough. Who's ready? What is good? Breakthrough. What up, chat? Happy Friday. Welcome in. Welcome in. W's in the chat. Round of applause for yourselves. What a month. What a month it's been. W. All right, y'all ready? I think we're good. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. How y'all doing? Only bands in the building. Z Gamer in the house. Let's go. Let's go. Classic Traders here. Let's get it. Let's get it. What is good? Welcome in. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. DJ Scratchers in the building. Y'all want an altar, eh? Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. How y'all doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Jay Coop in the house. Danny Cash is here. Connor FX in the building. Let's go. The winners are here. What's up, Katie? What up, Christian? 3 Ants in the building. What is good? What up, Leonardo? Oh, man. Vivian Young in the house. Vivian Young. Look at the motion in the clubhouse. Look at the motion. Hey, yo. LeGrand in the building. In his government. My man. What up, LeGrand? Good to see you, bro. What up, Austin? My goodness, my goodness. Peter in the house. Can you guys read this? Someone try and keep up with this for me. What up, Lucas? Good to see you. Arrow Sassy in the building. Golden Dubs is here. The Blessed Trader. What up, what up? Actually, there's a lot of Blessed Traders here today. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Price Action Kev in the house. DT Gamer in the building. Let's go. Let's go. What up, Steven? I'm going to start making names up, man. Hey, Joe, John, Jim. Edward, Frank, how are you? The big M is here. Let's go. Let's go. What up, Isam? Isam in the building. What up, Leisker? DeMarco in the house. What up, DeMarco? My goodness, man. What a January. What a January. Holy smokes. I think we're well. The number was 220? I think it's closer to like 280, 300. Yeah, I would say that without I'd humbly say that. Yeah, humbly say that. What up, Positive Mind? Anyways, man, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Good to see you all. We got news coming out here, so I hope you don't get nipped in or nipped out or whatever the case may be here over the next couple minutes. We're gonna wait on, or I'm gonna wait on the news, and then we'll see where we go from there. Stephen B is in the building. Let's go. Let's go. How y'all doing, man? What a week. What a month. The last day of the month here. So let's close it up, put a bow on it, and head up into February, right? With a lot of momentum. Let's go ahead and pray, and then we'll begin here, right? DT Gamer, this prayer is for you, brother. All right, Father God, we thank you so much, Lord. I thank you for DT Gamer, the guy who even brought it up. Say, why don't you pray publicly, Nick? And wow, what a blessing that's been. Lord, we thank you for all that you're doing. We thank you specifically today for helping people financially. Yeah, that's right, Lord. We thank you for allowing them to be blessed financially, to get better in the skill set, to actually make money. We know that we can love you and money. We thank you for that. We thank you for awakening us, Lord. We thank you for all the blessings that you have taught us, the lessons that you have taught us, and we just give you the glory for all the success that has taken place over the course of this month. We thank you for the lessons. There's been so many lessons. I thank you that people have been able to practice patience and discipline, not only in trading but in life in general. I'm thankful that they're able to learn how to sit still with you and visualize the future that they want, Lord. Thank you for calling us to be great. We give you all the glory. I thank you for speaking through me, through this microphone, to lead this team, to lead this community all the way to the promised land. So we thank you for it, Lord. We ask that you would bless this session today, and we give you the glory in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Let's do this, man. What a month. What a month it's been. You just got to be grateful. You got to be thankful. You know, not everywhere do you look around and you just see winning at this type of level. So congratulations to all who have been winning. And by the way, just because you hadn't made any money or anything like that doesn't mean you weren't winning this month. Some of you, man, the win was just to show up here consistently. The win was just to get around some positive people, some people who are in life where you want to be, right? You might not even be anywhere near the money yet. You might think you are, but you might not be. You know, there might be some lessons that you have to learn, some blessings that you have to accept, and you know, get that mind nice and fertile, right? So you can actually go on and not only become successful but stay successful at a high level, right? So that's what we're here to help you and coach you through. That's what we're doing. We're going to lead by example. We're also going to teach from what we've experienced in life, and in hopes that that it can help you along your journey. So what a month it's been. Let's tie a bow on it here today and wrap it up. It's been an insane month, right? Today is Friday. It is the 30th of January, and it's just another day for us, right? To be patient, to be disciplined, to keep the goal in mind, right? The goal for me is an 8-figure trader. I don't know about you, but I'd surely love to one day be making over $10 million a year from day trading. So that is my goal. It's a big goal. It's going to stretch me. It's going to take time. It's going to take a new version of me. And I'm open to that because growth is life and life is growth, and that's exactly what I'm here to do. So we'll take one step further here today in pursuit of our 8-figure career, right? So let's talk about it today. We got 8:30 news coming up here in about, 6 minutes? As you can see right here, we're coming up. We got PPI here on the US dollar. You also got some CAD news coming in as well. That should bring some volatility, but I don't think we really need any more volatility. Anyone agree? I mean, the volatility is crazy. We're getting bottom wicks that are 200 pips on the 15-minute time frame and stuff. So it's been absolutely insane. Probably going to be a MGC type of day for me. I just took payouts on both Top Step and Top One. So I think yesterday alone we took over almost $13,000 in payouts just from Top One and Top Step. And as I've showed you, sticking to 1 to 2 trades a day really, and taking A+ setup. So trust me, if I could do it, you can do it. And Let's jump into the charts here and see what we got going on. If you guys can, give the stream a like for me. Let me just close this office door and let's get to the breakdown here. Okay, let's rock and roll here. So let's talk Goldie. Oh, what up, Clubhouse? Oh, let's get rid of this Clubhouse chat. By the way, over $235,000 in payouts in the Clubhouse alone in January this month. So congratulations to everyone in the Clubhouse. Congratulations to for pulling out profits, for just making the right decisions day in and day out to get you to where you want to go. So that's just the recorded data. That's not even people who didn't send a picture or something, or just kept it humble, right, and whatnot. There's a lot of people that do that, but I think we're probably closer to $280,000 to $300,000 in payouts just with Clubhouse members alone in January this year. So big congratulations, big W. Let's keep up the great work and let's cruise into February here. So let's do a fresh top-down analysis here on gold. I think the music should be good. Yeah, we should be good for the most part. So let's talk about it. So we got a bearish closure here on gold yesterday, and today we are moving down, right? So we are just ripping down here now. Major correction here. Corrected the whole gap, right? I think we had our our biggest drop ever in history, right? Recorded on gold yesterday, which was like almost 5,000 pips or something. So huge drop from here to here, right? Massive, massive drop. You did end up closing bearish. Today we're moving down. We're moving down. We broke the lows here. We're in this area now, so we'll see what we want to do. I think we need some more information though from some of these lower time frames. So let's go consult with the 4-hour chart and let's see what's cooking here. So 4-hour is moving down non-stop here, man. We finally got the pullback. Who remembers a couple days ago when we were just hoping, we were like sitting like Pablo Escobar on the bench, just waiting for that 4-hour pullback. So here it is, my friends. It's right here in front of us. Major pullback straight down back below 5,000, which was absolutely insane here. So we are moving down here on the 4-hour chart. It looks like we're trying to go ahead and fill this wick here to the left hand side. So let's see, we also have support down there. Let's take a look at what that's looking like on the 1-hour chart. So 1 hour is coming into that support level, right? So we'll see what we do here at 50.35. Let's take a look at this 30-minute time frame. We might have another support down there on the 15. Yeah, there it is. So there's some more room. You got this like 15-minute celery play. Again, there's news coming out, red folder news at that as well here in just about 3 minutes. So let's see what happens. If we can come down with the news and, you know, get down into that support level right here, maybe we can start to look for the longs to go back up from this overall area right here. So last time we came down, straight down, struck gold, and then just popped up here. So can we come straight down here again, look for the opportunity for price to move off of this support zone and then potentially push back up? So I like the buys if we can get them down there. If not, that's no big deal. We can wait for some sort of a pullback and try and catch the sells, right? I would say there was potential on this current candle here if there wasn't like any sort of news coming in, where if you get a top wick, right, we should keep it moving. But yeah, not trying to really play with the news here today. So gonna just hang tight, wait for the closures, and probably look to trade around, I don't know, 8:45, 9 a.m., 9:15. Yeah, that'll probably do it for me. So good little celery play here, pre-news. Not sure if anyone is involved in that, but I would go break even at this point and hold it, hold the line. So we'll see what happens. It's probably like another 900 to 1,000 pips down here. 600 pips on the way down. So yeah, we'll see what's up. I'm most likely be trading the MGC chart here today. MGC, yeah, just because the ranges are insane today. So let's see what we do. Ideally, a 30-minute fake out would be great, right? If this 30-minute can come down, it can retest that 15-minute support, right? Maybe even potentially close back above something like this, and then we get a bullish candle to close right back above the range here. Then I think the buys would look good. If that doesn't happen, right, let's just say we continue down with the sells, then because our nearest resistance is way up here, we don't really want to take a sell down here, right? So what we could do is wait for that to kind of fade out, right? If it breaks the lows, it probably means we're going to continue driving today, and then all we got to do is wait for a pullback, right? Maybe even a candle like this, maybe a little, you know, resistance formed or whatever, and then oh my god, that was ugly. All right, maybe a little resistance formed like that, right? And then we take some sells coming down later like that. So that is it. That's pretty much what I'm looking for. We'll see. Let's let news play out here, and then maybe we'll rearrange our zones and whatnot depending on the volatility here. But as of what time is it? 8:29 a.m. Eastern. That's what I got here. So that's what I'll be waiting for. We'll see what happens here at 38, and then go from there. 4 hour is technically bearish, but we are very overextended and we are right in support. So I think we can come down a little bit more towards 67 and then you know, begin to wick out from there. But we'll see. We shall see. But beautiful move down here on gold. Couldn't ask for anything better than that. Just retrace that whole gap up and yeah, coming straight down now. So here comes our news. Let's see what we're gonna do here. We didn't really close below that 30-minute support, so we'll see what happens. No wick on the celery play. Yeah, so keep in mind, you know, I've always said this, like the 15-minute, if there's gonna be a time frame that you don't have a wick, it'll be the 15. So you guys know, for all these years, I've always made the exception on the celery play that's the only position that I don't need a top wick. Only if the 30-minute already has a top wick, right? So this would be the 30-minute top wick right here, okay? Are you guys starting to understand this concept now? These two candles, right, are one 30-minute candle, okay? So when this candle, this first candle that creates the celery, if that one has a good wick on it, that tells me that the 30-minute is ready to go, right? So if we close up celery, I like one, but I don't necessarily need one, right, on the 15-minute candle that is about to drive down and break the low. So keep that in mind. Again, that's always been the case. This isn't something new. This is something I've done for the last 3 or 4 years. So just keep that in mind, right? If that 30-minute had already made its wick, you don't necessarily need the greatest wick or a wick at all on this new 15, especially if there's high time of volume as well. All right. So if we look at the 30-minute, we see that 30-minute had a beautiful wick, right? Beautiful wick there. So chances are, if the 30 re-breaks its low on that next 15-minute candle here, it's not coming back for a top wick, right? Because the 30 already has it. So I hope that makes some sense. Was it better on the 1 hour? 1 hour, not really. 1 hour, I don't even really like that much. It's mainly the 15-minute that I like here, but yeah. Does the stop wick change I'm sorry, stop wick. Does the top wick change the stop loss? Yeah, I mean, look, at that point, like back in the day, last year, you had you were all good for this stop loss right here, because a lot of times this was like not, 750 pips, but like 40 pips, right? 50 pips. So a lot of times what we would do is we would just trade it like that, right? So we would say, okay, that's our trade. Once we come into this zone, we'll take partials. Once we get here, we'll take full, right? So that's how it used to be. But yeah, it's okay too if you want to tighten up the stop. Again, if you re-break those lows and the 30 already has a top wick and it's a high volatile time like NY open or whatever, and you have clean range to the left, then yeah, you can put the stops here and then just enter right there. And look, that'll work most of the time. Not all the time, right? Most of the time. Yeah, so again, either or, current candle or previous candle. It doesn't matter. Usually what makes me decide that is, do I have, how big is the stop and how much volatility is in the market, right? So usually 930, if it's 930, my stop sits right above the high here. Because I don't want to break, because I know if we break these lows at 930 and then come shooting back up, we're definitely breaking that high, right? So I understand the volatility is here. If this candle breaks its own high, I don't want to be involved anymore. I want to be wrong early right there and get out versus, taking a bigger hit up here. Good question. All right, not a lot of volatility yet. Let's take a look at how the news came out here for the dollar. Dollar bill, y'all. Green numbers, a little bit better. Yeah, a little bit better in both scenarios here. So yeah, we'll see. Maybe we continue push down here on gold. Maybe we'll push down. Yeah, what kind of news candle is this? Hey, hold on. Let's not speak yet. You never know. Yesterday was hilarious. I said something yesterday I never said in my life. You guys heard me? I was like, yo, we're going to need at least 140 pip bottom wick here for me to even place this buy stop. Like, that's crazy. I never thought I would say something like that. Shout out to all the new people. Anyone new? They're probably like, who's this guy? What type of... Yeah, for real. $740, is it valid on the 5? I don't know, because I don't really have a good idea of probability on the 5. But yeah, it's definitely a celery play. I just don't know how many times that's going to play out on the 5 because I've never done the work to get those results. The 5 be tricky though, man. Like, this one works out, but this one here doesn't, and You know, you get break of highs here, and you get break of highs here, and yeah, it's tricky on the 5, right? That's celery play right there. No go. Yeah, 5 is too. There's just too many fake outs for me on the 5 minute. Too much noise down there. So I'm not sure. I don't know what the probability is looking like on the celery plays when you trade them on the 5 minute, because it could be better, it could be worse. I don't know. Once in a lifetime drop, brother. That was insane. That was absolutely insane. Where is my Discord? There we go. Oh my God, Magnus. Yo, this is awesome. Bro, this graphic is sick. Yo, how'd you make that? Yo, I'm out. Let's go. We out. January. See ya. Yo, man. That's epic. How do I add that? Copy. How do I add that? That's weird. Anyway, yo, that's crazy, bro. ChatGPT don't play. This is epic. This is us dipping out of January real quick. Real quick. It's the 30th. We gone. Hey, something I'm super pumped up about, man. And this isn't even the most accurate number, but this is just the numbers that we got tallied up. January of 2026, our Clubhouse members pulled in over $220,000 in prop firm payouts, man. This is an epic achievement just as a team. I'll be honest, we've probably done so much more than this in the past, because January is, believe it or not, actually like a very slow month in terms of like payouts and all that, and even just market movement in general, right? So I'm assuming if we did 220 in January of this year, then at some point one of the months last year we probably hit well over $500,000 in payouts just in 1 month. And there's a lot of people who I'm getting messages from like, yo, I never put my payouts in there because I don't want to brag and stuff. And I get that, you know, you don't have to, but if you want moving forward, put your payouts in the Clubhouse profits channel, and we'll tally them up every month. So every month we'll put the number out on what we did, and I think it's a great accomplishment. I think you know, in February we can no doubt get at least $500,000, $600,000 in payouts. So that's kind of like the bigger goal. And again, you know, this is what I really wanted to see. You know, when I first started this live stream, I was making money trading, but no one else was, right? So this was my number one goal, is how can we help the other traders that are showing up day in and day out begin to make money consistently the same way I do, right? And this, man, this is what I've been working towards. So again, I've never really put my attention on it, so this is probably a smaller number, right, for the most part, but I'm just pumped up that, you know, on a slow month, right, on the first month we really counted it up, $220,000+ in payouts. So man, praise God, people are moving forward financially. They're not just getting the mindset talks, they're not just getting the mentality, right? They are applying what they're learning and using it to make money. So that's exactly what we want you to do. We don't want you to just, you know, keep these little mindset talks in your head and, you know, think about all the great stories. We want you to apply them, right? So you can go out and get paid. So congratulations to all who have been getting paid here. Oh, we got to add another $11,500. Someone else said we need to add another $13,000. So yeah, you know, it's stupid. You know, the number's stupid. I know that. So yeah, let's keep up the great work. And if you let's all put it out there now that if we do put our prop firm payouts out there, we're not bragging. We're just trading. All right, we're just trading. We'll share the numbers. Please, no one ever see it as like bragging or trying to put it in your face. And just, you know, we'll keep it a buck. All right. Payouts are coming in more and more as we speak here. So more payouts coming in. Total received $51,000. I'm so proud of this dude. Incredible, incredible work. These days, 51 G's, baby. Beautiful. We got more payouts, over 11,000. Yeah, 39. See, more coming in now. So again, that 220 number is very, very low, very, very conservative. So congrats to all. Yeah, if you guys are looking to get in the clubhouse, lock in. February, we're gonna lock in for February, just like we locked in for January, and let's change some lives here. Yeah, look at that. I mean, just incredible. Beautiful, beautiful. Everything documented, everything journaled. Incredible, incredible. If you guys aren't journaling, using that old journal, just use it. It's completely free. Congratulations, my friend. Wow, look at that. Very, very impressive. Probably sticking to 1 to 2 trades a day, and yeah, beautiful. 20 trades, 95% win rate, 2100. Perfect, perfect. Let's check this out here. This is what I love. This is what I look at. So when I'm talking with my elite members, people who I'm actually helping like personally become profitable, this is what I want to see. How much is in? How much is out? Look at this. This is beautiful right here, right? Because every one of you know how to bring money in. It's just how much do you spit back out, right? And this is the number that you want to pay attention to. This is the sign of a disciplined, of a patient, of a profitable trader. You bring in 2,300, you let out 200, right? I mean, that's perfect, right? Even a little bit more than that is not that bad, but your ratio should be somewhere around these levels, right? Congratulations. I mean, incredible job, incredible job. The work that is being put in and the work that's being done in the clubhouse right now is just on another level, Like, I think last year we built up a lot of momentum. Last year we really got the foundation put in place, not only technically but mentally. And here you go. You know, this year you're going to see a lot of breakthrough. You know, a lot of breakthrough. Congrats, Phil. Another 5,000 here. Just incredible. Just incredible. Yeah, I took 3K here from top 1 last night. I took 2,400 times 4 from top step as well yesterday. So big, like I think yesterday was like a $13,000 payout day. So we're moving. So it's never been a better time to lock in and get serious about your trading. It's still early in the year. Never been a better time to really, really focus on making a move here. And as you can see, you know, you can do this very simply here. Look at mine. Mine is $13,300 in, $1,900 out. You know, that's what you want to see. You want to see this. Again, we could all bring money in by taking trades, but how many of you can keep it? Right? How many of you can keep it? So this is beautiful, just natural trading, right? Nice natural incline here on this top 1 account. Just took another payout yesterday, so I've been trading it since the 19th. And as you can see, we're sticking to 1 to 2 trades a day, just like we preach. Look, 2 trades, 1 trade, 1 trade, 1 trade, 2 trades, 1 trade, 1 trade, 1 trade, 8 trades, but I'll show you that one if you guys want to see. It's a bunch of break-even stuff. 3 trades, 1 trade, 2 trades, 3 trades, 2 trades, 1 trade, 1 trade. I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to be an example, right, of how you can do this by sticking to 1 to 2 trades a day. Right? And with 1 to 2 trades a day, we brought in over $11,000 pretty much in just a month, right? So you really, gang, you really don't need to get crazy here. Just chill. Just do what we're trying to teach you to do, and I promise you're going to be well on your way. All right, look at the stats here. Look at the stats. Not many red days. A lot of these are just 0, right? You see they're zeroed out? They're all zeros. So it's not like I went crazy and took 8 trades that day. But look at this. I mean, again, a lot of green, little red. A lot of green, little red is what we want to see, right? So nothing wrong with having red trades or losing trades or red days. It's just making sure you're following the plan and letting the playbook. Look, I lost a trade here for $1,500, right? What did I do? I just took another playbook setup and got the $1,500 back right away, right? Literally right away from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. right back. So you can get these trades back if you just allow the playbook to work itself out. You don't have to be the one that goes after it and tries to, you know, do something crazy. Just simply follow the playbook, right? Journal the trades and then keep moving on. If you take a loss, don't act like a little baby, right? Just accept the loss and move forward from there. All right. Anyways, congratulations, everyone. So yeah. So we'll see what happens here. Again, we're trying to pay attention to what's going on, what's going to happen here at 38. So nothing much just yet. This is a 100K account, 100K instant funded account. Yep. I've taken 2 payouts on this account. So we'll see if we can get a third one. Yeah, good trading though. Good trading for the most part. Again, not like we didn't lose any trades. We just stuck to the right trades. And again, look, if I make $1,000, I mean, I'm done. Done, right? Done. You know, I don't need much more than that. Man, yeah. And I want to see you guys getting those results. And what's cool is that if I showed you some results from the clubhouse, you would see basically the same exact stuff. Right, a lot of green, little red. A lot of green, little. That's gonna be my new like chant, you know. A lot of green, little red. I gotta claim it. Gotta keep claiming it. But look, guess what happens the moment or the week or the month that I that I stop following the plan? I'll get a lot of red, little green. So we don't want that, right? We want a lot of green, little red. The elite program is closed right now. The elite program is not open. I'm just enjoying working with the current members. So, but Magnus and Johnny Gems both set up some elite programs where they're offering like some one-on-one coaching, trade reviews, and whatnot. I highly recommend if you need a mentor, one of those guys, you know, get with them and they're gonna literally line you up. They know exactly what to do. They've been coached by me. I've looked at all their trades, worked on them, worked with them, gave them feedback, all that good stuff. What are you drinking? Some excess. Some excess, baby. You know it. A little excess. Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Who's ever had excess? Can we show the trades from this month? Yeah, actually we can. But I think you should join the clubhouse. Because we're doing a whole monthly breakdown when it comes to all the trades this month. So I could show them to you, but I'll just skim through them, right? You want a good explanation. You want something that you can learn from, apply from. So we probably don't have as much time. We need a whole hour for that, which we'll be doing over on the webinar. My thoughts on gold today, I'll just show up and look for the best setup according to the plan. So as I'm just going to try and correlate the time frames as much as I can, and then when an opportunity strikes, I'll be there to potentially get involved, right? So when it comes to correlating, daily's starting to tap into that little minor area there. 4 hours definitely starting to tap into its support. 1 hour is at its support. 30-minute is at its support. 15-minute is, you know, trying to mess around and get through. So I'm kind of using that as a little bit of an observation zone, right? And then maybe even catch the longs coming back up off of these higher time frame supports. If gold wants to keep melting, I'll just keep clapping and saying, yay, let's go, keep moving down. We need this. Yeah, until we get like an actual resistance, I can't really take a short here on gold. But I do have all the trades documented. So again, if you want to, you know, be a part of that, that'll be I think we're gonna do that tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. It's just me. You know. What do we got here? Who's this? Who is it? Tommy? Let's take a look, Tommy. Let's take a look. Yeah, beautiful. Nice January. Yep. Patient. I also, I think I also had 9 no trade days. So this is my combination, right? This is all my live accounts, so my instant funded and the Top Step accounts. So this month, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, like 7 or 8 no trade days this month. So other than that, one mistake right here, and that was pretty much it. Not even a mistake. It was a beautiful 9:15 1 hour onion play on NQ. You know what I'm saying? So it was still fine. But yeah, that was it. That was only really kind of red day there. So good month, blessed month for sure. Can I join the clubhouse with crypto? Pretty soon you can, yeah, because we did move everything over to WAP. So I don't know if the crypto payment is available yet. I have to ask Green. I'll get you an answer by the end of the stream. Yeah, this is clean too, right? Stacking green days, little bit of red, lot of green. Perfect. The main thing I'm looking for is 1 to 3, 4 trades a day. You know, so this is pretty much where that's at. 1 to 2 to 4 trades a day, I should say. Obviously this one, here's a little whatever happened there, but hey, stuff happens sometimes, so good stuff. I see a lot of like 2, 3 trades a day, which is good, especially if you're trading in all the sessions with us and whatnot. You end up taking sometimes a little bit more trades. My favorite setup here is, I'll tell you right now, what makes me the most money would probably be the onion. So anytime we get a support formed in the high, let's say the higher time frame is bullish, and we come down, we create support. That's my favorite trade to take. So let's say the 4-hour time frame looks like this, where everything is bullish, and you got the next candle trying to come up, right, and do something like that, break the highs. What I'm looking for on a lower time frame is just something like this, where price had pushed up, right, on that previous 4-hour candle, came back, and now it's looking to continue moving bullish. This right here is my favorite trading setup. So anytime I get that, I love that, right? You can retest the highs, aka fill the wick on the 4-hour. That tends to work out really well. So out of the last 157 trades, we've won that 88% of the time. It's been a huge money maker. It's what I like to call the freedom play, the money move, right? This was the move that honestly got me confident enough to start getting my first payouts and withdrawals early on in my trading career, and ultimately the one that I was able to count on to walk away from my job and whatnot. So yeah, that's my favorite setup to take, especially when you have a 4-hour candle lining up with that. So you have this candle that moved, right, which was that movement there, and then we pull back here to create that wick, pull back to create this wick. That's this movement here, right? And then now that wick is in play, which is right here, you get support, and then boom. Favorite play. I'm gonna teach my kids that play. But other than that, celery play, really good. Always been one of my favorites. 72 trades, 90% win rate over the last 12 months. The breakout has significantly improved. We did the webinar, right? We did that webinar on the breakout and whatnot. That was not that long ago. So not too long ago, let me just check price here. Yeah, not too long ago, our breakout results were not that good, actually. They were falling to high 60%. And right here we did an hour and 15-minute video here talking about the breakout, and this is a webinar that's in the clubhouse here on what's a good breakout, what have been the breakouts that have been hurting us and taking money out of our P&L. And man, I think ever since this breakout on May 4th, when we did this, our thing has completely, where is it? Discord, right? Has completely shifted. So just absolutely incredible in terms of the stats there on the playbook, right? So just beautiful. I mean, pushed it back up towards 88, which is, 82, which is just incredible. So again, you got to fine tune things, right? You can't just do the same thing the same way over and over again, because sometimes it may not be working out as much, right? Because you might be doing something wrong. So what we noticed was if we were to consider this like a breakout here, right? We wouldn't take that, right? Now, technically that's a breakout, but we're not going to take that trade. Why? Because this is way too overextended. And a lot of times when you get this breakout, right, you're going to get a lower wick here. Price going to break the high. And a lot of times you may be right about price moving up, but what happens is boom, right? We break that low, and chances are your stops are sitting below here, not below here, right? And this candle needs to come down to make a steeper wick. So that's where we now have shifted and said, instead of taking that breakout, what we do now is we actually will wait on a 15-minute market structure, like an onion or something, to kind of begin to play out there. So that has made a world of a difference here in in the breakout, you know. So again, you got to fine tune as time goes on. You get better with experience, right? So as you get better, right, you got to sit down and say, okay, should I be doing things a little bit differently? Could I be a little bit more patient, a little bit more disciplined on some of these trades? And that's where you see me being very patient, right? Very disciplined, and really not settling for anything outside of exactly what I'm looking for. Hey, Clinky's here. What up, Magnus?
Yo. What up? Happy Friday, man.
Happy Friday.
Friday.
What is Gucci?
Yes,
what is
sir.
Gucci?
What's up, Clubhouse? What's up, YouTube?
How you do?
How you feeling, Nick?
Incredible, you?
Yes, sir. Incredible too.
Let's get him up. Let's get that graphic is hilarious.
Bro. Yo, they sent it to I was sent that like at the end of London. I was like, we're looking at that on the way out. Oh, that was fire.
All right, big Friday. Did you see all those payouts in the clubhouse? That is absolutely epic.
Oh, it's absolutely insane. I think that's a pretty short number of what we actually have.
There was some payouts that you got that I'd never seen in the clubhouse chat either. So,
bro, I almost never posted.
I know.
Myself.
So, I think like, so could you imagine, right? If January looked like that of this year, what did like June or July or May or whatever of last year look like? Like, damn, could we have possibly hit like 1 million in payouts like one of the months last year? I don't know.
Honestly, yeah.
We're currently going currently going through all of them. So we'll let you know. We're gonna get a actual number on all the payouts. So DeMarco, the nice guy that he is gonna go through and literally count up everything. By the way, we have more specific stats than what I showed you. We have everyone's name, how much they got, like all that, like everything. So we're gonna try and put something cool together, like almost like a leaderboard or something, and create some sort of like friendly competition month in and month out. I think it'll be pretty cool, but we'll see. We're still thinking about it.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Marcus, the G here, man.
Facts. DeMarco, man.
Yeah.
Team player. What a team player. Pay your rent, drop a like. That sounds great. Yeah, if you guys can, like the stream. If you're not subbed to the channel, subscribe to the channel here. How to convince my parents. Wait, what? Don't. I don't even know if I have to read any further. Just don't even try. Yeah, just let's see. How to convince my parents for trading right now. I'm making 1,000, which more enough to run a family here, but my father beat me up. Man, I don't know, man. Run away. Learn how to fight. I don't know.
Yo, what?
What is your parent? So I wouldn't even, don't even tell your parents what you do. What is your parents' ideal version of your life? Electrician. Okay, just tell them you're an electrician. Especially if you don't even live at home with them anymore. And you got enough to feed a family. I mean, what does it matter, right? What if you have enough to live your life and build a family and enough to live on, then what does it matter what dad says or mom says? So I would just say, hey, I took your advice and I actually became an electrician, and then I would never talk about trading with them. Or take boxing lessons. Learn how to duck. Is it okay to copy trade with two XFA or two combine? An XFA with combines? I don't think you can do that, but if you can, I probably wouldn't. Yeah, I don't think I would do that. Because then you're going to basically shortcut yourself on the combine, because the XFA is only able to put out a certain amount of contract sizes, right? So you'll be limited to where if you're in your combine, you can go a little higher than what you can do on an XFA. My husband let's go, Heather. Got his first payout. That's amazing. And you passed your first combine. I love that. We got a lot of couples, actually, believe it or not, in the clubhouse. I see them on the video. I think that is so cool. I think power couple, and instead of trying to do things apart, you do it together. I mean, I love that. So congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
Here's one thing I would say, man. Encourage each other. Be there for each other, encourage each other. When one's down, make sure you're up, right? When he's down, don't be down with him. Be up, right? Be his cheerleader and vice versa. When she's down, you know, tell her you're there for her, man. Like, have fun with this thing. Have fun building it as a couple. There's nothing cooler to me than a power couple, right? Just moving towards their dreams and goals together. I love that. You know, that was always my goal with Anna. We always had a dream of being free and building something together versus, you know, not being free and, you know, building somebody else's dream apart. So congrats.
Yeah, W Heather.
W Heather. You got to realize out there in the real world on this spinning globe, wink, 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 what they have is the elite. They have a plan for you. And if this is you, all right, and this is your lovely wife, we'll give her pink. They got a plan for y'all. Let me make your wife skinnier before she yells at me. All right, there's your wife. Okay? So what they have a plan for you, and they have a plan for her. And that plan is to go 2 separate ways every day. So you have a home here. They want you leaving that home. They want him going to his career and her going to her profession, right? And having all new friends. He has his coworkers. She has her coworkers. And they go somewhere completely opposite every day, right? And there's no bond here, right? Because by the time they return back home, he's acting like a girl, right? By the time they return back home, he's acting like a sissy, right? She's acting like a man, and it just gets all messed up at that point, right? And then basically what you do is you watch TV, you argue for a little bit, you eat dinner, and then you go to bed and you do it all over again. That's what they have for you, right? So you got to set your own plan. Me and Anna, we never wanted that. We wanted to go together. Everywhere we went, we wanted to go together. We wanted to build our own dream, not somebody else's dream, and we were willing to do whatever it took to do that, right? Now, look, at a certain point, we did have a job, right? We did go separate ways. I did have my wife dressing up in a skirt to go work for some other man, and that pissed me off. I'll be honest. That got me extremely fired up, right? To go out and build something that she never had to do that anymore. So yeah, she did go and have to work for somebody else, but we worked on something together that would put us in position in the future to never have to do that ever again if we didn't want to. And we did that. And you know, you couples can do that as well. You build businesses together, you build this trading thing together, and you guys can own your own life. And now you don't have to send your kids to their little prison center. Government, daycare. You don't have to bring them to daycare or anything like that. How about you and your kids wander off over here and just literally do life how you want to do it, right? So that's kind of like the mission, and I believe you guys can do it. And I would say, don't fall to this trap, right? Too many couples, by the way, they're all in debt. They're not making any money here. They're just basically making money to pay their house and their debts off. It does not sound like fun to me. It doesn't sound like fun to me. So get serious about it, you know, because, you know, we joke a little bit about, hey, if you don't follow your plan, your trading plan, then the government's going to come take your wife and kids. And I'll be honest, that's not that far from the truth. All right, so let's get it done. You know, let's get serious this year. For all who are, you know, not as serious, or, you know, you're trying, like, let's not try anymore. Let's do. All right, let's make this year the breakthrough year, the turning point year. 2026 could be that for you, and we're hoping it is, and we'll be here every day and show up for you. But you got to apply yourself. You know, you got to really get it done too, and just follow the lead. You know, we've made it very, very easy for you guys. So just follow the lead and let's get it done.
I love that, man. That's exactly what we call a why right there. Oh, beautiful.
If you don't know, now you know. You gonna learn today. Yeah. Yes, respect your parents and all that stuff. Yep. Just don't like vomit all over them. Oh, I'm trading and I'm making all this money and I'm never gonna need a job again. Blah, blah. They're gonna be like, what? I think you're getting scammed. So just try and keep your goals on the hush. Don't tell too many people. Yeah, facts. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. Yeah, Green, let's go. What up, Green? They've got a life planned for you. So my mentor would always say, Nick, if you don't build your own dream, you'll be hired to build someone else's. Never wanted that. Never wanted that.
Damn, I say no thanks.
He said, Nick, if you're not willing to build your own dream, you'll be hired to build somebody else's. And that just that just did not sit right with me. My drawings keep getting better. I'm an artiste. There we go. There it is. There she goes. Chick-ching. Another gem collected. There you go, the big M. Add that one to your screenshots. The big M has all lessons, and they're just like this. You got lessons out of it. I love that.
You can't show that to anyone. You only know it yourself.
Show that to your neighbor tomorrow and be like, what is he talking about here? Tell me. What can you take away from this picture right here? Too funny, too funny. But yeah, it's a very serious matter. You know what I mean? Again, we joke about that stuff about, you know, the government and everything, and taking your kids and taking your everything. But I mean, it really is not too far from the truth. So
yeah, true, Lucas too. Like that is so true right there. Like no matter how old you get, I think they'll always try to have like some sort of like, or try to always influence your decisions in somehow or some way, right? To like get that job or just try to seek something more safe until they know what's up, right? Because they want the safest for you. They want for you what they think is best for you. But the ones who know you the best might always not know the best for you. And Nick, you told me that too in the beginning, because I had a lot of, you know, family or friends maybe said the same thing, but it's like, it's all the time, right? I think it doesn't really stop. Yeah,
it doesn't. It doesn't stop. Life is growth. Growth is life. We gonna keep growing. Will it go up, by the way? It might. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. But all we know is we're watching how we react to 38 here. So as long as we stay above, then there's opportunity for us here today. So we'll see. This is good now too, because now we got, you know, if you close like too strong or something, right, then there's a chance that we can move back down. If we leave a nice wick, then there's an opportunity for a wick fill and for us to come back up here around 9:15, 9:30. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, maybe even a wick to fill and then like grab the pack first or something like that.
Yeah, a little pack here, grab the pack.
Yeah.
So we're gonna need
nice.
You know, something light, 100 and 400, 500 pip stop. Yeah, 380. That's light. 490 pip target. You hear that? All that money, right? You hear that money falling out of Magnus's pockets over there while he's walking. It's like boom, boom, boom.
Bro.
You know you're balling when that money just dumps. It just dumps.
Bro, I gotta start leaving in my pockets.
Got a hole in his pocket. Goldie continue to market manipulated. Yo, market is crazy.
Insane.
What stocks am I trading? I'm trading futures. I'm trading gold futures and the NASDAQ NQ. What are we looking at here on? And we did not do a top-down analysis here, did we? No, we didn't. Let's run a fresh analysis here on NQ so we could take a look at what's going on here today. We did have this candle close bearish there yesterday. This candle has moved down, attempted to fill the wick, only to, you know, no success there. We're kind of rejecting now, so we'll have to see what this rejection is over here. But ultimately, we don't have a top wick yet on that current daily candle. So let's go ahead and take a look at what that's all about. Let's drop down to the 4 hour. So the 4 hour looks like we rejected here, kind of back into that consolidation. If we look left, you guys will notice that there's some chop right here, right? So kind of retested that area, it looks like, tapped back in. We got in there once, tried to make a second attempt, but did not work. So we are rejecting out of there. Again, our daily candle has very little to no top wick at the moment right now, so we'll see. Maybe we could actually anticipate some buys to move back up. Let's take a look at this 1 hour chart here. So 1 hour is coming right into resistance. Above that is all clean range, right? So you got nice clean range above here. 30 minute is starting to move down a little. I'm sorry, 1 hour is starting to move down. Let's take a look at the 30 here. 30 got no, what the heck is going on here? Wow. Yeah, it's looking a little weird. So let's wait on 9:30, and we'll see what 9:30 where 9:30 pushes us, and then potential trades at like 9:45, 10 a.m. I think 10 a.m. is starting to become a really good time to trade NQ here. So we'll keep watching. We're starting to catch on to 9:30 though, as you guys can see. Like even yesterday, I mean, our read was on point there. So same deal with 9:30 today. I think maybe if we can wick up, right, and just kind of go crazy at first, then there could be some opportunities for sell stops on the break of the lows there. So we'll see. We'll see. Classic, my boy. Are you trading NQ, Magnus, or no?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I am. I mean, not right now. But
Yeah.
if anything shows up, yeah.
Yeah. Bro, literally like 1, 2, maybe 3 MGCs is like the highest I'm going today.
Yeah, literally. I thought the same.
Wow.
I was like, damn, bro. Like, it's absolutely insane. Like,
it's
this
crazy.
15 here is like 550.
Bro, the prop
Like,
firms
what?
are making so much money right now. So much
yeah.
money. This is not market conditions to be trading prop firms. Like, you make one mistake. If I make one mistake and I just forget to go on MGC because I'm so in the habit of hitting GC, I'm done, right? Like the moment that trade goes in, it'll probably whack my whole entire account. So you gotta be careful today. There's a lot of, especially if you're trading prop firms, man, very easy to blow your accounts.
Definitely. 100% there. Got Mr. Gems here too and Rafi.
Hey
The whole
boys,
squad.
25.
Trying.
I know, man. What happened to the good old days? We used to have literally current candle stops were 25 pips. Previous
Bro.
ones were like 40. Dan P, what's
Bro,
going on?
Oh my god, yeah.
My goodness. Like what?
Oh, that's funny.
Small Pecker and the Quaker. The Quakers. Yo, I just realized I grew up, and where I grew up, there was a road called Quaker Road. And I had been on that road so many times. I had hung out there, had friends there. My cousin lived there for a little bit. And I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. Quaker Road. There's been Quakers. Quaker. I forgot. Let's get Johnny Gems up here. And Rafe. What up, boys? Once again, shout out to all the power couples, man. Honestly, go back and rewatch that. Seriously, like, make some plans together as a couple and let's get her done, all right? Johnny Gems, Rafi, how you guys feeling? How are you?
Yo, what up?
Hey, how are you?
Feeling blessed, bro.
How are you?
Well,
How
Great
we
to
doing?
see
How we
you.
doing? How you doing, Nick? Magnus?
Feeling
Good to see
great.
you, boys.
Fantastic.
See
Oh,
you.
man, feeling blessed. YouTube,
good chat.
Clubhouse. How we feeling?
Clubhouse, how
Chat.
we
Good.
See y'all again.
feeling?
Another day of patience and
The
discipline.
boys
here.
are here. The boys are here. Let's
We're
get
here.
'em. Let's
We'll
get
always
'em.
be here.
Hey, Johnny Gems.
Sorry, what up, what up?
Gems. Let's pop.
Level up is blessed. Let's go.
Yay.
Big, big Quaker, man. That's funny.
Quaker Road, man. Damn. Shout out to Quaker Road.
Quaker.
Let's go. The real NV in the building. Scream it, brother. Scream it. Johnny Gems in the
Yeah.
house. Next. Yo, I'm
Yo,
done. How'd
that
they
was
get
me
this to
dancing
look
on the
just
course
like?
this week, bro.
Yo, that's the only
Yeah, I don't know,
difference.
bro.
Johnny Gems is saying next on the golf course.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
That was
snap.
legit me this week, bro. For real. Taking that dub.
All right. The whole Asian session already heard about it.
Well, I mean, we might as well bring it
Taking
up,
that
bro.
dub.
'Cause- So that
You,
picture.
YouTube already heard about it yesterday, right? Chat, you guys
Might as
already.
well bring it
I mean,
up.
You guys already know John won his
Yeah,
second
he was bringing
second
it up.
round of
He was-
golf
It's
in the
not-
last 3 years. We all know. Everyone knows now.
It's not new news, bro. I'm just talking about it.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, that was you on the golf course. Next. I
Yeah,
love
this
it.
week.
He was getting it. Johnny Gems
That
did
was
not
me
make
at-
one
that was me
mistake.
after hole 18.
He didn't make one mistake
bro.
on the golf course. He was so amazing. It was incredible.
My worst hole was the first hole. Yeah.
Man, never looked back. And he never looked back.
Never looked back, bro.
me
Then I
tell
was
you.
dancing like that after hole 18.
After you sent your people into our chat, man,
DJs.
life just got good.
Pause.
Yeah, Johnny Gems went to work. Went to work on that in that round.
Sir. What's up, chat? Great to see y'all. Feeling blessed here.
Lucas, yeah, that's hilarious.
Ready to follow the plan.
Oh man, that's gonna be us watching gold.
Facts. Johnny Gems is here.
Lucas.
Get your popcorn
That's
out,
funny.
baby.
Yo, Lucas, extra butter though.
Extra butter. And a
Of course.
side of no problems. How you doing?
Decided no problem.
Oh snap.
Bro, we got hero.
Hero of the
Hero
day.
of the day again.
Here
Let's
the
go.
day.
Let's
Dude.
get it.
He's in Dunder Mifflin though.
He what?
He's in Dunder Mifflin though.
No, I missed Hero of the
In
Day.
his background.
Oh,
I know.
I can't see.
Man, I saw him this morning in London. I started quaking, bro.
How you doing?
Man, I miss
What up,
Hero of the
Mikey?
Day. I missed him, man.
That was
Yeah.
fire.
Yo, it's great to have Hero of the Day back.
One of
in the
my
club.
favorite guys in the crew. Real G. Been
He's
around
probably
since
all Europe around.
been around since the first webinar. First webinar ever.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah, OG right there.
Couple OGs here, man. Couple real OGs.
We got mad love for the OGs.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we can get some new songs. Oh, we got a song for the official Pac-Man. Hey.
Hey.
Oh no.
Hero of the Day is our artist. Song
Oh,
artist.
that's funny.
You're eating cheese balls right now? Damn, I haven't had those since like I was a kid. How are they? I love that.
Cheese balls.
I love that. Let me just type that in.
Yeah,
Hey guys, hey everyone, I'm eating cheese balls right now. I love this guy. Classic.
That's cool.
Sounds good. You're getting me hungry. Dude, I haven't had one of those cheese balls since I was like 10. Those
Bro,
are probably
same,
epic.
bro. I forgot what they taste like.
I did too. I just remember
I
they were
really
like
like them.
they were like fuzzy. They were like I don't know. I didn't like them that much. I thought they were too cheesy.
Mm.
There you go. There's Magnus.
Oh yeah, that looks better though.
That looks a
Yeah, I
lot
want to see that
better.
movie, bro.
Hey,
I like that one.
coming soon to a theater near you. Hey, any good movies out? I got my dad coming over. I wanted to take him to a movie or something.
Dang, bro, is that a thing?
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't even know if people go to the movies anymore. But like
Yeah, we
John said that he went to the movie. There's like 2 movie theaters over near us. So
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't seen an AMC.
for real, me either.
5,
Oh,
6 years.
damn, bro.
We like been living in a jungle or something. Well, I
AMC
literally
was,
was,
bro.
but
Yeah.
AMC's were lit. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'll have to look.
Sometimes when I
Yeah,
think
it's
of the
gonna be a good week
Quakers,
having
I actually think of like cheese balls. Like they like look like rolling cheese balls, you know? Like that's how I envision them.
Really?
Sometimes. Now
Oh.
now that you say that,
Uh,
little cheese balls. Little gremlins, little goblins like gobble, gobble, gobble. Avatar. Oh, Avatar came out. Gotcha.
Mm.
Gotcha. Avatar.
We have to look, bro.
All right, 9 minutes. Let's see if we get our 30 close or our 30 closure here for 9:30, and we can look to potentially get something here. Avatar. I've actually never really seen the first one, so I probably have to watch
No, me
those
neither.
first. Maybe we'll watch them tonight and tomorrow. All right, last day of the month here. Let's not do anything stupid. All right, Monday begins a new. Yeah, Monday's the 2nd here, so we're clean. We're clean, right? We want to walk away, put a bow on this, not force anything. I think this 15 might be a little forced, so let's wait on the 30. That way we got the volume on our side. Make sure our 30-minute candle is actually going to stay put here with this support, right? And close strong bullish. The Silence of the Lambs. Okay, never heard of that one. I'll have to look. Avatar is a bad movie. I've never seen them, so I'll have to check them out.
Yeah, I've never seen them either.
Am I going to trade? Potentially at 9:30 up. Once a good A+ setup shows up. Still
waiting
got
for
no bottom wick.
Confirmation.
So, yep. We trade confirmations, you know. Not like feelings or anything. So like, do I want to trade? Do I feel like trading? Yeah. I feel like pressing the button right now. But gotta wait for some
Same.
confirmations here.
Yep.
Look it up online. Oh, Marty Supreme. All right, I'll take a look. Avatar is supposedly not a movie. It's a documentary. So I'm actually curious to take a look at it.
Bro, Avatar is like, I don't even know how to explain it. I don't think it's a documentary though.
I've never seen it, so I don't know.
I've never seen it either. So I used seen it, John?
No, I remember seeing it.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to explain it, bro.
I
Blue-
tried to watch it once and fell asleep. Like
There you
10
go.
minutes in, I was out.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah. It's based on like Blue Alien, right, Richard? So.
Blue aliens, yo. Play catch in the snow? Yeah, but there's no snow. Otherwise I would. My mom actually sent me a picture from back home of the house that we used to live in, just flooded with snow. Like they got like, when the snow piles up, it piles up so much, you got like feet of snow where if you're a little kid, you could build like mini igloos in there. When the snow plows come up and push it up, it's sick. But they got a lot of snow, man.
Mm.
I said, that's nice. It looks nice. Looks beautiful.
Joe was telling me, bro, we might get snow. Or there's like
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
there's like a small chance of it.
Dang.
That would be crazy.
Snow.
I didn't believe it. Like no shot.
Tony Robbins yesterday. Who watched it? Anyone? That's funny. Yo, he had people wilding out. Wilding out right
Yo,
at
word.
home.
They brought that energy at the end. That one lady too. It was like dancing.
All right, Goldie. Let's see what we got. We got closures coming up. Big closures coming up here in just a few minutes. NQ looking better. NQ, what are we looking at on NQ? Sells? If we close below, let's take a look. Let's see that 4 hour. Yeah, 4 hour got no bottom wick here too. We broke the highs, starting to reject. 1 hour looks good to keep pushing. 30-minute same. 15-minute. Let's take a look. Yeah, not bad actually. Not bad at all. Yeah, I like the potential sells here too. Looks like we got a brand new resistance here. If we do get that closure, right, strong closure, then there is a clean resistance. A lot of range left. Wick to fill. Volume coming in. Yeah, good read. We wanted the sells anyway. basically what we want. I mean, we never really want this, but what we want to see here is a crazy move, right? Like if we do end up closing bearish, like I want to see this next candle like wick all the way up, break the highs, and then come down and probably have an entry
Fire.
down there.
I like that. Same as yesterday, right? We have that wick to fill, everything just taken from the top and then back down.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that.
Because this candle will probably create a little wick and then make a lower wick. So it'll probably get going, right, and break the low. But the issue is it will probably pop back up, right, after it breaks the low. So we don't really want to get in on that initial break, especially if the wick isn't where it needs to be. So it'll probably wick up, make a wick, and then break the low and then shoot up, right, break all these highs here and then come crashing back down. That's what I've been catching on to as of lately at 9:30. So it's probably best to just wait for after 9:30. But if you want to, you know, get creative with it and start studying the move at 9:30, that's probably what we can expect here. Where was that at yesterday? Are we on the 30? Let me go back to the 30 minute. 30 minute yesterday was let's see, somewhere around here, right? Oh, over here. That was yesterday, no? Let me see the 15. Oh yeah, there it goes. Oh wait, yeah, there it is on the 15. So we obviously we needed a wick here, otherwise we would have taken that trade because we understood, hey, we're probably gonna wick all the way up, and then we can enter on the way back down. So the only issue with yesterday was this candle, right? It never left us a wick. Otherwise, we would have had a sell stop on the break of the low after you had this grab here, right, to push down. So that would have been beautiful. Filled that wick so easily yesterday. All right, let's see what we can do. 3 minutes. 3 minutes left. It's actually looking pretty good.
It's looking very, very good here.
1,000 pip stops.
That's light work.
Waiting is the hardest part. That's why I feed off of it. I don't know about y'all, but I love doing what most people are unable to do. I feed off of it. It's like profit to me. It's like gold. Like if I know that I'm willing to do things, I know that most traders cannot stay composed. So being a composed trader means more to me than making the money. Like I love doing what other people just are not willing or unwilling to do, right, for themselves. I feed off that stuff. So I'm definitely a patient and a picky and a disciplined trader for sure. Because I know, look, I observe the masses and do the opposite, right? So if the masses are not picky, if they're not disciplined, if they're not patient, then guess what I'm gonna be, right? Because I know that the masses are mediocre. They don't make money, right? They're the rich people are not the masses, right? So you got to understand, watch what the most of traders do and then just do the opposite, right? That simple. Like a lot of traders are wicked in here without patience, but they don't realize 9:30 is coming, buddy. So they're either going to have a incredible trade here potentially, or they're going to have to apply for a new credit card today.
Yep, but the funny thing is, it doesn't matter what the result is now. On a short-term thinking kind of, thinking style almost. It's more long-term, this thing. So once we don't follow the plan today, we'll probably not follow it next week, and next week, and next week, until we lock in and follow that plan. Nothing's going to change.
It's like a drug addict, like an alcoholic.
So it doesn't matter if I make money here today.
Yep, if you go back to your old habit once, chances are you'll go back again. Right? A lot of times if alcoholics, if they ever touch a drink again, they usually go right back into their old way. So same thing here. If you take a trade against your plan and you make money, guess what you're going to do over and over and over again. But I'm telling you that the market will get you back. It really will.
100%. The market does not reward impatience here. It only rewards discipline to your plan.
All right, let's see. We got the closure. Let's see what's up with gold. Gold's going to get a 30 closure here. So potential for gold and potential for NQ here. So let's keep an eye on both. And let's see where we go. So it's probably not going to be NQ as we're closing weak bearish. Let's see. We need to break the highs.
Yeah,
if
we
do
definitely
anything.
need to. Like, Oh,
Alright.
wait.
All right, closing doji.
Okay,
so
bet.
that's not gonna work for me. But Goldie. All right, so let's see what we got here. So 30 closure. We're probably not gonna get a 30-minute lower wick, right? Let's take a look at the stops because we still got to measure this. I mean, we're at 15-minute resistance here as well. So yeah, probably not gonna be it. Probably not gonna be it. Unfortunately.
I hope you're an MGC, Nick, too.
Yeah, let me go on MGC. But yeah, this probably will not be good enough for me here. 15 at resistance, 4-hour bearish, 1-hour bearish, 30-minute looks good, right? Got a good like engulfing candle there, but we're right here at 15 resistance. And again, that 1 hour, sheesh, that 1 hour might make a return. Maybe if we can come back down and re-break the low, then I'll probably give it a shot at the break of the high, but not until then, just because that 1 hour can really sink back down here.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Maybe if we get that wick that we're looking for, and then I think if NQ can probably close back below the range, yeah, then we could probably look for the sells.
But with the, what you say, gold, if we like break highs and come 930 and then like 945 create a resistance too.
Yes. Yeah, it's only 1 minute into the candle too, so let's see if we can actually re-break lows and all that before jumping the gun here, because again, like it's not A+ yet. It's really not. I was in special forces for 12 years, and believe me, trading is harder than that. Yes, that's crazy. Yeah, that might be the case. I've never done that, so I wouldn't know, but best of luck if you guys are joining these buys. My 15 resistance I don't like here, but we'll see. Plus the 4 hour, just $650 a month, not a month. I'm studying to see if trading can improve my financial situation. It can. You just have to, do it the right way. Don't try and replace it over the next day or two. Just work on, getting better and better every day. Don't focus on the profits either. Focus on the performance of, your trading. Like, see, if I was focused on the profits here, I'd be in the trade, of course, 100%. But I want to take the best trade, right? So I know we got resistance here. I know the volume's there too, but the ranges, right, are just ridiculous. So if I'm going to have like a 250, 300 pip stop, like I need it to be, I need the trade to be good, right? At least a good A+ setup. So with that 15 here, it's just a little annoying. So we'll see. We'll see if we break the 1 hour highs. Is gold up for trade this morning? If you're willing to lower your size and just trade structure, then yeah. But even with the structure there, that 15 resistance is kind of in my way. So the pips is fine. Like we could always go down to a lower time frame. Like I could easily just trade 2 MGCs and risk $700. But like I want to take a good trade here. NQ back in the range. Yeah, if NQ closes bearish with a nice rejection, that's mainly what I'm looking for. I have a better read on NQ, I think, at the moment, so we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what we do. We're trying to reject. NQ always going crazy. Did I see Raja's story yesterday? Yes. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I said, holy. Easy come, easy go. It happens.
Easy come, easy go. Goldie. Damn.
Do. Asian highs now, eh? Maybe.
Yo, who took NQ sells here?
Not me, not yet.
Oh,
Imagine those that wicked in here.
wow.
Yeah, and then we may still close below. You know, if we do end up rejecting, that actually wouldn't be bad at that point for the shorts. All right, let's see what gold's gonna do. Let's see Goldie. NQ actually not looking bad. So the breakouts on NQ, right, either up or down at the moment, are not bad at all. Right, because look, if we're coming up here, we create this nice support, get a candle closing back above the range. Like this actually looks pretty good. You got the wicks to fill up here. So yeah, we'll see. Got good rejection to the from the downside too. Do I use indicators? Not really. No, I just use I just look at the candles, mark off ranges, and trade like just playbook setups during high times of volume. Do I trade silver? I don't. I was looking at it for about 3 days, and I decided I had to make a firm decision in my trading journey, and because I personally I don't like having more than 2 pairs that I'm looking at on a day-to-day basis. So anytime I have that, I'm just a little all over the place. So I like 2 pairs, and obviously gold was going to be one of them, and then the next one was up for debate. So it was like silver, ES, or NQ, and I just decided to go with NQ. Traded them all for like a couple weeks, and ideally like silver is nice, but sometimes it does match like what gold's doing. ES is nice, but it's just too slow for me. The pips aren't where I like them, and NQ is just right, I think. You know, a nice volatile pair. I just gotta continue to learn it and get better at it over the course of like, you know, the next 3 or 4 months. What indicators do you guys use? You guys use indicators? All right, here comes NQ, man. That's so funny. So we're starting to develop a read on NQ, as you can see. So we'll see. We'll see if you get the closure below, it's not bad at all.
It's really not. Wow, we just do that every single time. Huh?
Yeah.
Wow, that's fire.
Suggest you a funded account, top 1 futures, or probably Top Step. Depending on where you are in your journey, if you're a pretty experienced trader, I'd go with Top 1 futures. Get yourself like a instant funded account and run that up. That's what I'm using right now, so you don't have to pass any like evaluations or anything like that. If you're still working on your trading and growing and learning and, you know, trying to become like more profitable, then I'd probably go to eval to start off, and then, you know, if you pass that eval, then you know you're up to something good, and, you know, maybe start looking for a payout. Oh, EYES. Okay, a lot of people use the EYES indicator. Some of you guys use the HDMI.
HDMI, bro. I use the EYES.
Oh, 200 moving average. Okay, cool. I don't know if it's okay, because I don't use it. So, but if you like it and it helps you, then I think it's okay. Again, if it helps you make money, if it helps you get a better understanding of the market, then why not? I just probably wouldn't rely solely on it. That's all. Just use it as confluence. I use WGA. Hey. All right, gold back down. NQ moving back up. Is gold moving back down? Yeah, it's struggling a little bit. Risk management on a funded account. You know, everyone's appetite for risk is a little bit different, but you know, you obviously have a consistency rule in which you have to follow, and then you can only lose 3%. I believe is the new rule. So, you know, just take a look at your buffer. Basically, when you're buying one of these accounts, you're buying drawdown. So now, you know, now it's up to you to use it as you want, right? So use it in a way like I would, you know, obviously I wouldn't risk everything on one trade, but just find a good sweet spot. 1-2 contracts, you should be straight. VWAP and stuff, yeah, nice. Helps with the trend, cool. Yeah, as long as it helps. If it helps, you know.
Yeah. It more comes down to, do you work?
Yeah.
I think
yeah,
everything could really work.
Yep.
Yeah. Or if it fits you. Like, you have personal preferences too. I mean, lower time frames or higher time frames, or scalping or swinging, or, you know, whatever.
Yeah. How to start trading? What should I learn? I personally, if I'll make it easy on you, just come here every day. Show up here every day. Don't even get an account yet. All next week, just come hang out. The week after that, get yourself an account, start trading. The week after that, see what mistakes you made. Ask us some questions in the chat. The week after that, you should start to see yourself getting a little bit better. Maybe you'll pass a funded account at some point down the road, but I would just come here, use this as like a class, you know, and take the time here to ask good questions, send trades in, you know, and try and pick up some of the things that we do and say to help you in your journey. And it's all free too, so you don't even have to pay for this. Just show up every day around this time and we'll be here.
Simple, workable plan right there.
I wish someone said that to me.
Damn, bro, what a help that was.
I'll be like, word?
Oh my
Say
goodness,
less.
you have to go through so many courses and all that. Oh my goodness.
Say less.
All the
I'll be like,
scams,
that's the plan.
We have to go to the maze and get lost and hit against the wall.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Big, bro.
It's been one hell of a journey.
know.
Yeah. Damn.
Blue Guardian, trade gold. Oh, nice. Oh, 80% split every 2 weeks. Nice. Yeah, there's firms now you can just get paid every day. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Every day.
Maybe cool.
Oh, let's see the big M. Let's see the big M. I got to download it real quick.
Oh no.
I trust you, the big M. I'm gonna download it. TTE, the big M. No, I have to download it anyway to view it.
Yeah, bro, it's a vibe, bro.
Is it a song? Is it a song or a?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay, cool.
Yeah. It's cool. Yeah. Yo, that's tight. Yeah.
Do we go live here every day? Yes, Monday through Friday. You can catch us here like 8 a.m. Eastern all the way until, you know, roughly like 10:30, 11 a.m. Watching your old videos about top-down analysis. Okay, very cool. Yeah, go through my YouTube, guys. Go through my Instagram, all that. Like, you can see like some of my beginning days and just some of the stuff that I posted like a while back, and you just see how we're doing the same stuff every day. Like, if you go all the way down on my Instagram, you'll see us like from like 2 years ago, just simply taking the same exact trades that we call out today, right? Maybe we just refined it a little bit, got a little bit better, obviously, with time and whatnot. But if you scroll down here, you'll be able to see all of our trades that we took years ago, right? That still, you know, kind of play out and work today. Yeah, all these are here. These are all like older live stream trades, but you'll see us doing pretty much the same exact stuff. You got to scroll down a little bit. Shout out to the guys. You know, every now and then I'll see, especially over the weekends, I'll see somebody random just liking all of these, right? Just taking this, like, I mean, I used to do that. John used to do that. We used to do that with Don's content, Raja's content. We go back and just watch everything. So yeah, man, there's a lot of good stuff in here. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good book recommendations too. If you scroll down even more, a lot of good books. So if you guys are trying to learn, you know, learn in different areas or get your reading game up, come scroll all the way down. You'll find some of that stuff here. But yeah, check it out. A lot of good stuff. I have some highlights too from when I first started trading and all that good stuff. So check out the page. Go through the YouTube channel as well. Some of the older videos are very, very important. Very applicable stuff there too. All right, Gold, what you doing? What you doing?
No closure below yet. 15 still above though, so might wait for next one.
Yeah. What to take from Avatar? Oh snap! Let's take a look. I'm gonna bring this over here and look at it later. Appreciate that.
Yo, you're playing the song on the way out,
Which one?
or you're playing the song now?
Oh no. I guess on the way out. I think it had to download, so I gotta go follow it. Kumbaya. No,
Who's winning the Super Bowl? Who's even playing, bro?
I don't. So I just found out the Super Bowl was going on next week. I found that out yesterday. So
Yeah,
if you,
last night. So,
if you didn't know that the Super Bowl was coming up, shout out to you. You're locked in. Team didn't even know. Shout out to team didn't even know.
Team didn't even know.
But if you did know, it's not a big deal either. It's not a big deal. But yeah, I guess the Super Bowl is not this weekend, but next weekend.
I just found out now, so.
Yeah.
What is Super Bowl? I love that one. That's a good one.
Did somebody say soup in a bowl?
Soup in a bowl? What's that?
UFC? Yeah, I'll probably catch UFC.
Yeah, I'm gonna be watching that fight this weekend.
Yeah. How old am I? I don't believe in age. I think it's made up. But I was born in the year of 1990. You ever see those new memes? It's like, yo, when were you born? 2001. When were you born? 2006. When were you born? 19. And they stop it and they're like, it'll like put you like back in like the old timer filter or whatever. Nah, funny. I don't know. I randomly spawned here out of another human being in the year of 1990. The 5th of May was the date. The 5th of May was the date, and I was spawned in here and brought to two random people who I eventually started to call mom and dad, and I've been on that journey ever since. Did you pet the dinosaurs when you were younger? Yeah. That's crazy, yo. To even be like, when you gotta pick the year you were born. Like for me, I think we all get to a point where we come to this realization, right? We didn't have to scroll at all. It was like, yeah, 1990 right there, But now, yeah, I gotta scroll down a little bit. I'm like, damn, okay. 2026, 2020, 2015, 2005, like 2019. I'm like, damn, okay, I gotta scroll a little bit now these days. All right. Yeah, before the pyramids were built. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. 1996. Okay, let's go. Oh, spin the wheel. 1965. W mark. 1973. All right. 2008. 2008 was the year I graduated high school. You don't even want to know what I was doing in 2008 while you were being born. We'll save those thoughts for like a late night clubhouse chat or something. Maybe one of the meetup talks beyond the fire.
Oh my goodness, those were insane. Fireside chats. Oh, oof.
The fireside chats. So we really didn't go anywhere here at 9:30, which is pretty interesting. So that probably means we're gonna get some volatility at some point shortly, or maybe not.
I like the closure below here. Rejection on.
What are my strategies?
If you look at the 15.
15. What about it?
Yeah, I think that looks good.
Below. Closure below. You talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me get a better look here on gold.
Yes, sir.
So 4 hours still. 4 hours gonna close up here in about 10 minutes, right? So we got rejections here from the downside. 1 hour is nasty, right? We're just kind of chopping around in this range here, really, right? There's not much happening here on the 1 hour. 30-minute time frame is trying to attempt to move up. We're like halfway through the range. I mean, we're really not doing too much. Again, the range is massive, so of course, like, you have a 400, almost 500 pip move there, but still not much movement from market structure, if you ask me. And then you got this 15 here, so Yeah, we're probably gonna need a new top wick on the 4-hour candle. So I'm still probably gonna hang tight and be open to the buys here. But I would like to see a little bit of a pullback. So I don't know if I'm interested in those sells, bro. Like coming down here, maybe we can get that sell to play out and then a closure back above, and that kind of like starts to reject the 4-hour candle further. Like get one more rejection out of the 4-hour, and then continuing to like fill that wick and maybe fill the range here.
That'd be nice because the 4 rejecting from supports too. So that's the thing.
Yeah. I think I'm a little bit more bullish at the moment. At this point, now that we're like
we just need a
rejecting
pullback,
out.
kind of.
Yeah, we never broke the low again there either. So, and then keep in mind, like look at the 4-hour, right?
Yeah,
so
like
extremely overextended at the moment and kind of running right into these levels now. This level here and then this level here. So I would love to see a break, right? A big pop right there. So maybe like next week we could start off again like that, right? Just kind of keep moving down.
I hope we keep moving down though.
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be bad. One hour is going to be tough though. Very tough. MT5. Oh snap. Yeah, MT5 probably has your 4-hour candle probably closed like an hour ago. Yeah, it just depends on what like what liquidity provider your broker uses. They're all different. Oh yeah, strategy. Yeah, so it's gonna be tough to explain in just a moment or two, but if you go to my YouTube channel, look up the video, the Playbook 2.0. Check that out. It's believe it or not, it's a 41-minute video, and it talks a lot about not just my strategy, but the reasons behind it, right? The mentality, the thought process, why you should have a strategy, I call it a playbook, and then everything about it. So it's called the Playbook 2.0, and this is it right here. This guy right here. Yeah, check this one out. Very, very good one. I got you. Let's link it. What's the tool I use for drawing? It's a tool on Zoom. Yeah, it's a Zoom tool. $30's still open here. Wow.
Oh, in Q. Maybe close above you.
Let's see. Gotta maybe getting a 4-hour closure too, bullish closure. Yeah,
Oh.
1 hour don't look bad at all here. Oh, you're welcome. And then after you watch that, you'll probably have questions. So then just come back Monday and all that and just ask all the questions you want, and we'll help you understand it better if it's something that you believe fits your style of trading or your personality. Oh, you got fresh XFAs? Yeah, start them next week. I wouldn't trade your XFAs today if you just got them. Start on a fresh Monday. Nothing like starting on a fresh Monday. I remember when I used to buy those funded accounts from like FTMO or like my forex funds or any of them. I would never buy one on a Friday. I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna buy it on Monday.
Yeah.
Did I learn on my own, or did I have a mentor? Yeah, I've had mentors in all areas of life, trading, just life in general. You can only learn so much on your own, you know. So mentorship has been probably the #1 asset in my life. The fact that I can consult with others who are far beyond where I am or in life where I want to be has been such a blessing.
Yeah, really. It's such a blessing to me too. Choosing Nick as my mentor back then.
Hey,
It was a hard decision, but it was well worth it. Just giving me some clarity and direction.
nice.
In general.
Nice. Yeah, mentorship is major key.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Why so many gaps on gold? Gold is just extremely volatile right now. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world. Gold is just on something else right now. I don't know what, but it's on something.
Definitely what's up. Crazy. We just finished the whole range almost now. Last 5 minutes.
NQ struggling. Let's see.
And Kiewski.
Goldie back down.
Oh yeah, I'm with that new support on gold.
Yeah, yeah. You see what I'm saying?
Definitely
now?
not sells.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I'm waiting for.
One. Yeah, same here now. Definitely. We don't have more range anyway, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Could go crazy today, man. It went crazy yesterday. Like, absolutely. Even after the stream, like, after we signed off, it went bananas here, man. Like, you basically retraced all the way back up, and then it just fired right back down. Like, yesterday was one of the most wild days I've ever seen in the market.
Bro, you should have seen London today, right, Rafi? That was like
Yeah, bro.
1,500 pips in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, insane.
Bro, it was like a yo-yo on steroids, bro.
Bro, you got the market open notification. I was like, wait, what? That was insane. So, yeah, the market's wild. Wild.
Look at that. It took 3 15-minute candles to do what this one candle just did in the last 2 minutes. 500 pips in 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Crazy.
Wow.
Who's fighting this weekend? I don't know. I don't know who's fighting this weekend.
Yeah, it's boxing. It's
boxing.
Fimo Lopez with Shakur, yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that going to be a big fight?
This is gonna be a good one, bro.
I started trading in a notebook. Yeah, actually I did. I started trading just like a regular black and white marble notebook, keeping my stats and whatever, and then I moved over to that spreadsheet. Stick. Switch to MGC? My man. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, so basically support formed here, man. Like, I'm probably not going to take any sells in this 4-hour support area. But if we get like a bullish candle to close, I think we're in a decent position to come back up, because we got to make a 4-hour top wick as well, right? So if we can get something like this, right, and then just take the buys here, all support, clean range to the left now, that would be perfect. I mean, originally I wanted buys from like here anyway, like a closure above, so that would be perfect if we can get it again somewhere around here. How come I didn't buy on 930? I didn't like the 15 support right here. So this was like your 915 candle closure, and then you had 15-minute support. So I just didn't like it with like a 300 pip stop. I didn't want to do it. Definitely could have took some partials though, if you were in. I think that would have been my TP. What was my roadmap for learning trading? Let me think. So I was sitting at work one day delivering ice, and I was building some e-commerce businesses at the same time, and I'm like, man, I want to make more money. And I seen these kids on Instagram and wherever it was, Facebook maybe, and they were showing those MT5 screenshots. I'm like, what are these guys doing? You know, so I started looking at it, that they were day trading or whatever, and they were kids from IML. So I asked them, you know, how you doing this? They were like, oh, we'll show you, we'll teach you all about it, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, cool. So they started teaching me, but then I was like, I don't know. I'm good for now. I was building e-commerce stores at the time, and I knew it was going to take a lot of effort, so I put it off there. And that was probably back in like Man, that was probably back in like 2017-ish. 2017. I don't know if they were in IML at the time or what it was, but some sort of like network marketing company. So I was like, I'll hold off. And then later on, I got back into it in the year of 2018. Started doing like high frequency forex trading for a little bit. Made some good, decent money there, but never really able to keep the money for too long. And then I got into back into IML. Yes, I got into IML so that way I could join some of their live trading things. And they were like, yo, you got to bring 2 people in and blah, blah, blah. You guys know the whole deal. So stopped doing that and started seeking out my own like independent learning, and I followed guys like, I think my first ever course was from Lambo Raul. Got that one. Don't really remember too much from it, but it did get me in the game into like study mode. And then it was a dude named Drewski Banks. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of him, but he helped me out a little bit, especially when I was like trading GJ and whatnot. But then again, just a lot of and I don't want to say it in a certain way, but just a lot of like talk, no true results that backed it. So started looking for somebody else to learn from. Now COVID hits, right? And the year is 2020, and I found Swaggy C. So Swaggy C, I found him, but believe it or not, before him, somebody told me about Raja Banks. And I watched a couple live streams, but I was still working a job. So I literally had to quit my job to watch the live streams. So started watching the live streams a little bit, fell off. I was kind of in the phase of like trading Swaggy's system and trying to put Raja's system in play, and it didn't work for the longest. And then I finally just jumped on Raja's system and never looked back from there. And then just through time and trial and error and experience, I began to almost take a good strategy and make it great. I like what one of you guys said earlier. Someone said, Raja helped me become helped me learn how to trade. Nick helped me become a trader. So like, I think I just dive into a couple more areas that he doesn't, maybe just in terms of like mentality and mindset, thought process, and the reason behind certain things instead of just like the concept itself. So yeah, that was a little bit of the journey. Little bit of the journey. The king of, yeah, I really picked up the higher time frame, lower time frame correlation. I felt that like I really got that pretty down pat from an early start. So I just continued to like enhance that.
Yeah, it's key right there.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Andre said that. Yeah, what was it again? Raja, it was good. I liked what you said there. I liked what you said. It was like something about you learn how to trade from Raja, but learn how to be a trader from Nick. I don't know, it was something like that, but it made perfect sense.
Way more than just charts. And the funniest thing I've seen is that, or not funny, but it's like, it's interesting that when you develop your life outside of trading, your trading not only gets better, but you become the better person.
100%. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I love trading because it really helps you work on yourself in all areas of life. It's a really good sport to play. That's what I believe. I believe it's a business / sport. I believe entrepreneurship is the greatest sport ever been designed or created. So I am a athletic entrepreneur, if you want to call it that, where I treat this whole game like a sport, like a game, right? Because that's really what it is. All right, ES is trying to, not ES, NQ trying to come back down here. So trying to come back down in the range, right? So we'll see. This actually doesn't look too bad here. What do we got? 10 minutes on the 15. So let's see if we can actually get this closure below on the 15. And then, yeah, we might have that wick fill ahead of us. Let's take a look at that 4 hour real quick. 4 hour got like almost no bottom wick on that previous candle too. So we'll see. Kind of in a little 4 hour rejection. Kinda. Yeah, we closed below all that too. Yup, you're right.
Yeah. I like
So,
it. I like it.
It looks good. We have no closure on the 15 yet below, so let's see if we can actually get that, because look, all these candles have attempted to drive lower, right? So we want to see one that actually accomplishes that, right? Closes below, and then we can use that as confirmation to keep going down. Other than that, this current candle could do what the rest of them have done, which is wick down and then wick back out. So just got to be careful. Got to be careful. You and Raja are where I got my first top 1 payout. Let's go. Congratulations, Total FX. Congrats. Hardest thing for me to overcome in trading was probably over risking, because I felt like, I should be making all this money and blah, 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 blah. But, I had to learn the game. I had to respect the game for what it was. Again, as I mentioned, like before I ever started trading, I was in entrepreneurship long before that, building businesses, e-commerce, helping other people build e-com businesses, speaking on stages all up and down the northeast part of the United States. Like I had done all that before. I had been at highest highs and I had crashed down to the lowest lows. Like I had done all that before I ever even stepped foot in the market. So when I did step foot in the market, I felt like I should become successful right away, because I'm Nick Stewart and I've already put in the work, but the market said, dude, I don't care who you are. I don't care what work you put in. If you didn't put the work in here, you won't get rewarded yet. So the market said, you got to learn, buddy, before you earn. And again, I came in with a little bit of a chip on my shoulder, trying to over risk and over trade a bit. And it ended up slowing me down and pushing me further from my goal. So it wasn't until I kind of snapped out of that emotional hijacking and said, all right, you know what? The pros are doing it this way. I'm doing it that way. Let me start doing it the way the pros do it. And, I started seeing better results and never looked back. Now I'm like afraid. I'm literally scared to break my plan, because I know I'm not the best trader. I just know I'm a good executor of a profitable trading plan. But yeah, those are two very hard things. And again, it wasn't technicals. It was me. I was in the way, right? It wasn't the system. It wasn't the strategy. It wasn't the market condition. It was me. So a lot of us just got to look ourselves in the mirror and admit that you're the one, right? You are the chosen one, Neo, right? But are you holding yourself back? Because you're the chosen one. You really are. So don't hold yourself back from that. Can I be a good trader if I trade for 6 months with discipline? Probably be a better trader for sure. I don't think I've really seen anyone become worse, right? I don't think I've ever seen anyone like go become patient and disciplined for the next 6 months and actually become like a worse trader. So I definitely think it can benefit you.
But definitely seen people be undisciplined and become an even worse trader, definitely. But never disciplined.
Gang, I'll show you one more time here. Like you don't need to do much. I promise you. Most of my days I take one trade a day. One trade. Again, the game, everyone's got the game so messed up. Look at this. 2 trades, 1 trade, 1 trade, 1 trade, 2 trades, 1 trade, 1 trade, 1 trade, 8 trades, whatever. It's really 2 trades, but 3 trades, 1 trade, 2 trade, 3 trades, 2 trades, 1 trade, 1 trade. So again, like I hate to keep putting this in your face, but like you don't need to do as much as you think you need to do, right? Everyone comes in the game thinking they need to take all these trades to make all this money, but you really don't, you don't have to do that to secure profitable days, to secure payouts, to stay green. It's incredible, right? It's incredible. So all you have to do is, that should be good news to you, right? That should be good news to you that you don't have to be the best thing ever. You just got to follow a good plan. That's it. Can you follow? Can you regulate self? Can you control thyself? Right? Because I think a lot of people should learn more about controlling thyself than learn about the technical edge itself, right? So it's much more than just technicals and candles and ranges and indicators. It's a mindset. It's a way of living.
100%.
Yep, most traders like show up here just to try to make money. I show up here to train. I show up here to work on my patience and discipline because I'm aware that the process is what creates results, right? So I do that out of awareness to practice the right habits here every day. So not come here to make money, but come here to train my habits to be better.
Exactly.
Training grounds,
we don't get
baby.
paid here by just taking trades, winning trades, losing trades. We get paid here by following and staying patient, disciplined to the plan.
You're all warriors.
Like, I'm not here to
Every
make
day we
money today. I'm
train.
here to practice patience and discipline. Understanding that patience and discipline, it will pay me.
The battle's in the mind.
It is. It really is. But it's funny because we get from the job perspective and all that, we get like do more, get more. Especially from like a sales job or something like that. We could do more and get way more. But we don't have to do more on the charts. We can do more in terms of watching webinars, going into the course, you know, working on ourselves and our playbook and understanding of it all. But on the charts, we don't really have to do more. We just have to do less of the things we're doing now, probably, to get or to eliminate some of the things we're doing now, all the unnecessary losses, all the losses we could avoid, and basically just stick to 1 to 2 or maybe 3 trades a day, right? But in the beginning, definitely 1 to 2.
Yeah. I've done a couple of videos on YouTube as well about like treating your trading like a business, sticking to 1 to 2 trades a day, accepting losses. Like I would highly recommend you guys spend a little bit of time this weekend and just go through some of those videos. They're quick. They're 10 minutes long, right? And you can get a whole bunch of lessons and value from those quick little snippets and little gems that we drop there. I would recommend you do it. I think it's a great investment in your time, especially if you have goals to become a better trader, you know, and a better long-term profitable trader.
Every trader needs to develop and stick to a set of rules that protect them from them and put the probabilities in their favor over time, right? And then all you got to do is just be consistent with following that. The markets will reward consistency and discipline. It never rewarded perfection or certainty or anything like that, right?
True.
You have a new goal today to be consistent, and that's what will get rewarded. Be consistent and disciplined. You should do that every day to your rules. That's your job, and I mean, you're gonna win. You're really gonna win long term. So.
Kevin
That's what I
Warsh.
say though.
Yeah.
That's your new Jerome Powell right here. Yeah, John. That honestly, what John just said is a mouthful. Like, you have a new goal. It's not to make money. It's to perform well and be patient, disciplined, and just wait for the right opportunities. I mean, you only need to strike once a day. I just showed you. All you gotta do is strike 1 or 2 good times a day, and you could win big.
You know,
Jerome
whatever you want
Powell.
to call it, bro. Whatever you want to call it. I call it trading rules. You can call it trading constitution. It's got to be a law, though. You know, it's got to be something you stick to religiously.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the best thing is when we fill that knowledge cup, when we fill up that knowledge first or that performance first and just focus on that, the money comes by as this like side product of that.
Yep. Look at this. Beautiful. Notice how all of us in the clubhouse have very similar stats,
Very similar.
right? They're all in green for the most part. They're all around 70 to 80% win rate. They're all right around 1R, right? So these are people who are actually applying the playbook, right? So again, the playbook, if it was like each individual got different results, all right, that's one thing. But notice how all the individuals that are doing it properly are roughly getting the same amount of stats, right? I mean, that's, you know, some of that's even better than some of my stats here, right? I'm just up a little bit more, right? But 71% win rate. My RR is a little bit better, I guess, on this account because I haven't really taken many losses. But other than that, I mean, yeah, I'm right around 1R2 for the most case, and yeah, all you gotta do is apply yourself to the playbook. That's really it. But yeah, it looks like Jerome Powell has gotten younger. So as always, they replaced the old grump with the new young, you know, fired up guy. So that's him. That's your new Board of Governors.
Maybe he'll be here for the rest of our career, bro.
Federal Reserve System. Yep, that's him.
Is that the guy? That's the guy.
He's not that guy though.
Trust me.
Let's go back to gold. Gold coming up.
Gold?
Inverted celery.
Gold, inverted celery here?
Just what we planned. Just what we planned about 40 minutes ago. So let's see if we can get this.
Yeah, I like this.
How do I
This is
spend
very,
my
very
day
good.
if I only take 1 to 2 trades a day? I usually spend the day requesting payouts from prop firms and playing pickleball or going out and playing golf or hanging out with my kids. I got 4 kids who I love so much. I love hanging with them, so I'll do that, or I'll take my wife out to lunch, or I'll go dribble my basketball around, try and get my Allen Iverson skill. I'll pretend I'm Allen Iverson in the driveway, and really whatever I want. I'll maybe create some content, right? So, you know, the day is young and it's open for whatever you really want it to do. I think most of my days, probably up until about 11 a.m., 12 a.m. are the same every day, and then anything after that is completely up for grabs. So it just depends on what is calling me that day. Sometimes it's the golf course. Sometimes it's the pickleball course. You know, it could be random on different days.
Or maybe just go for a ride on a nice car.
A lot of times I go for a little ride in a Porsche GT3 RS, you know, because I only stick to 1 to 2 trades a day.
There you go.
So if I'm taking 4 or 5 trades a day, I got no time for golf. I got no time for Porsche rides. I got no time for, you know, any of that stuff. So, yeah. All right. Just when we thought we had a bullish closure, we do not. So this hour range is extremely difficult here. I am low-key open, though, if we can get a lower wick on this candle to take the break of that high, but we definitely need a lower wick here before anything.
Same, bro. Yeah,
But
low wick for
that
sure.
looks good right there. It looks like
If
the
we're
1
checking
hour
up
is ready,
all
too.
time
Look at
frames
that.
here, too.
See that 1
I know,
hour?
but-
Look at the 4 hour too.
Yeah,
Facts,
4 hour needs a high here. So we'll see.
And
We'll see.
rejected from support and has broken previous lows.
Yeah, definitely need a wick. If not, then we wait on the 30-minute and then we look for the inverted celery at that point. Oh, MGC. Yes, thank you.
TNC, MGC.
See that lower wick.
Let's see that lower
Yeah.
wick here, Goldie.
Low wick.
You're welcome. Yeah, I mean, guess what? You know, when you start lining up and, you know, creating some success, again, you buy your life back. So like I said on my story the other day, you don't just make money, right? You earn freedom, and then you get to design your life however you want it. I mean, that was always my dream, right? That was always my vision and dream, was to do, you know, life how I wanted to do it. My ultimate dream was to have 6 Saturdays and a Sunday for the rest of my life. To wake up when I want, you know, do what I want, go places that I want to, when I want to, go where I want for as long as I want, spend the time with who I want, right? Even if they couldn't afford it, I'll pay for it for them, right? Come on out, enjoy the time. Like, I want to be with you, right? And just hang out and do life like that versus running around and being in debt and working for the other guy and, you know, coming home and being stressed. It just never seemed like a fun time to me. Do you agree that a winning trade never can become a losing trade for your psychology? Not necessarily. Like, have a trade go into profits, right, and then come back in a drawdown. I don't mind that, and then get stopped out. I mean, I don't mind that. That's going to happen. I personally don't really like turning a winning day into a red day. So it's not, for me, it's not specifically about the trade, but for the day. So if I finish the day, like if I'm green right now, and then I finish the day red, I kind of get a little salty over that. I don't really like doing that. But as you can see, like on my actual stats here, right, for like all my trading, you can see here that I very, very rarely, 84% of the time, I never give money back. So I'm very big, because I used to give money back at the end of the week all the time when I was first learning how to trade. So I'm extremely big on keeping the money I make in the market, right? So and again, that goes back to 1 to 2 trades a day. If I take a 1 trade and I make $1,000 and I don't trade again that day, guess what? I'm keeping that G. I'm keeping that grand, right? For, you know, and heading into the next day. So I'm really big on, when I'm green, I'm staying green, right? So yeah, that's what I would say. The trade, I don't necessarily care about the individual trade. I'm prepared to take a loss any day, right? But it's the going green and then, you know, trying to be a little bit too greedy that day and ending red is what kind of makes me a little mad. I don't like it. Why are we waiting for the lower wick? Just because, so we're in a little bit of a different situation, right? This is like an onion play versus what I mentioned earlier was like, you know, more of a celery play. So you had like multiple confirmations closing above the range. Here, I'd much rather see a 30-minute, 15-minute bottom wick here. That way we can count on that 1 hour moving up. Yeah, we're just not in a good place to be, right? The 4 hour can easily just make a wick and drive down. So technically, in this situation, we're going against the move down, right, that the 4 hour is working on. So if we're going to do that, we definitely got to add just 1 or 2 extra confirmations there to keep us safe. Yeah, because this could just be the 4 hour top wick right now, and then that 4 hour candle can just start moving back down again, right? Filling the wick and continuing down. Do I copy trade? Yes, I do. I do. Good question, though. Good question. So you see how it's a different scenario? I think it was Mr. Player. Was it Mr. Player? Yeah. So you see how we're going against the 4 hour technically right now. So we don't want to get nipped in on this 4 hour candle just making a top wick. I mean, I don't mind it if we got confirmation, right? If we got A plus, then we do that, right? But without it being A plus, I don't want to do that because then this 4 hour candle can wick us in and then begin to drive straight back down here. Yeah. How much capital would you risk to make a G in a day? About a G. Risk a G to make a G. Risk, you know, 500 to 1,000 to make 1,000. Normal trading hours for me, I trade from right around 8 a.m. Eastern to about 11 a.m. and then from 8 p.m. to about 10 p.m. Eastern, all Eastern. How long do I plan on staying? Probably for this 30-minute closure. Yeah, this 30-minute, 1 hour closure here. Maybe like 30, 40 more, 10, either 10 or 40 more minutes. We'll see. Because I want to see, maybe we get something in the next hour too.
Yeah.
How do you overcome FOMO? You know exactly what you want and you know exactly what you don't want. Grandparents' pension? Yeah, why not? I mean, you might be able to flip it. 100% return in one day? I guess. I don't know. I guess so. I just try my best. You know, I don't claim to be the best trader, make the most money. I just try my best to take the best setups that correlate well and line up with the trading playbook, and this is the result of it. So I guess I'm okay. You know, I guess I'm all right. I'm just trying my best to look for the best setups day in and day out and execute when they show up. Stay out of the bad ones, get into the good ones.
That's what Tiger Woods said too. He said, I just try the best that I can and hope that is the best ever. And I give attention to the detail, and mastering excellence pretty much comes with it.
Yep. Let's talk today. Let's talk. Let's talk. Dude, shut up. You shut up. You're on my stream. You little internet goblin. You little gremlin. Don't make me get Andrew Tate up here for you. You're broke.
You're broke.
Get a job, buddy. Get a job.
You go to your job.
He said, yo, shut up. Like, bro, you're on my stream. You shut up.
That's funny.
Imagine saying shut up instead of just closing up the screen, the stream.
Like the stream, bro, and shut up. Sub to the channel too. This is our new lower wick, yeah. We're gonna talk about this in the. Anyway, at this point, if we can get like a lower wick like that, I mean, I guess let's just mob out. Yeah, moving forward. Yeah, I guess we have to do something like that.
Yep. Man, I gotta go now, but it was a
okay,
pleasure
brother.
being here on
Yes,
this lovely
sir.
Friday here. I wish you all a happy Friday and a good day moving forward here. So yeah, webinar tomorrow. Join us there, and yeah, I'll see y'all. Have a nice and beautiful day, and enjoy it.
Peace, bro.
Yes, sir. You too. Enjoy
Yeah,
your
I'm
weekend.
trying.
Have a good day, brother. Have a good day.
Thanks, y'all. Thanks, y'all.
Enjoy your night.
See you, bro.
See y'all later.
Peace. Later, Gator.
Peace.
Shut up and take the onion. You do yap a lot. I am well aware of that. I am well aware. I'm here to yap, gang. I'm here to yap. I am well aware of I yap a lot. It's only for your betterment. Trust me. You gotta pay attention more. That's the thing. That lower wick was like 40 pips. Webinars are at 11 a.m. Eastern, yeah, on Saturdays. Come listen to us yap a little bit more. We'll be yapping over there. We're either yapping over here or yapping over there.
Yeah.
We're always yapping somewhere. Always.
That's the purpose of the live stream.
We do a little yapping. We do a little yapping. Yeah, that's the point of the live stream, you know? You show up, listen to the trader, listen to the guy. You show up because you probably want the results that the guy got, but then, you know, you don't pay attention, so it defeats the point.
Yeah, bro.
95% yapping, 5% trading.
If yapping equals gems, then bro,
Facts.
keep yapping. Alright, bro,
Can you trade both London and New York session? I don't see why not.
That's what I do.
I think you can do whatever you want.
Too.
Time to yap.
Time to yap. Yo, time to eat trading, time to yap trading. Let's get it.
Yeah, live for real.
All I gotta do is go like this though. Boom. Ultimate flex. Bam. Yeah, we do a little yapping. We do a little yap. Oh, it's too easy for me to flex on, so I don't want to do it, but damn.
He's flexing.
As long as the results are there, whether you like it or not, you gotta like it. You gotta love it. Whether you like it or not, you need me. No, I'm just kidding. We do a little yapping. Yap away, baby. Let's get it. Yeah, or we could just be like awkwardly silent, and I don't even let you know when I'm getting into the trade. I just get in. I say, hold on, guys. Hold on. I got a phone call to make. All of a sudden, I'm in buys.
Like Raja.
I'm up 9,000 pips.
Maybe you should start doing that. No, I'm kidding.
Then you ask me why I didn't tell you, and I just curse you out. Say, shut up and listen, you know. I mean, it could be worse.
Plus, another grown man should never tell another grown man what to do ever with his life, you know? That's like rule number 1 of manhood, bro.
Just hear my breathing, yeah. NQ sells, bro. They're working. NQ's really working overtime today to do something. Look at this. It's trying, man. It's trying. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. Boom, boom, boom.
We got a closure in 2 minutes, 15 minute, and 30 minute.
Keep doing your thing. Oh, brother, trust me, I will. Trust me, I will. My man, Mr. Lopez. We do a little yapping. Me yapping at you. Yeah, NQ barcode in here. Oh yeah, MGC alert. Man, you see that? Habit. You see how strong habit is? Literally every time. What's a good payout that made me realize you can go full-time trading? I didn't need the payout, but I do understand what you're saying. It was probably, I think I withdrew like four grand one time from KOT, and that was like my big, like, oh snap, like damn, I never even made 4 grand in a month, like, in my life, and now I pulled it out here. It was not even that much time of trading, maybe 3 weeks, and I remember thinking, actually the one trade that made me believe I could be a trader, believe it or not, was an AUD USD trade. I made $300 on this trade. Bro, I thought the sky had opened up and the heavens, like, I was like, yo, I quit. I kid you not. I kid you not. I had almost no money at the time, just a little bit. I was sitting in Panera Bread with my wife, and because I was just studying trading at that time, and she met me for a cookie or something, and I made $300 on an AUD USD. Back in that day, my goal was $100 for the day. I made $300. I quit my job that same day, and decided to start going full time in trading. But that I did need to pick up another job a little bit later, but that was the one that really got me to believe, okay, you know, there's some potential here, you know, and that was all on the live account too. So like I was able to withdraw that, but I mean, it was only $300 really, right? So I'm like, I could do it. Matt, I could do this every day. How many guys are like, yo, how long did it take you to become profitable? As if like one day you were profitable and then never not profitable again after that. So I was still deceived in that way, right? So I thought, hey, if I made 300 today, I mean, sheesh, if I just do the same thing tomorrow and the next day, I can make 300 bucks every day. So I was obviously sadly mistaken by that, but yeah, that was the trade. That $300 trade, AUD USD, that really got me fired up and seeing the potential of what trading could actually be. All right, we got our closure. We're gonna need a lower wick here, ideally a pack runner on this candle. We got nasty 30-minute, 1 hour looks pretty good to continue bullish, but man, we're getting like no wicks here at all today. NQ closing no bottom wick, so that's out the picture. This looks good. Let's see if we can get a decent lower wick here. Even though we already got like what a sheesh, like, oh, only 120. Yeah, we need a little bit of a deeper wick than that. As crazy as that sounds. Good old AUD USD, man. Same this month. Yeah, beautiful, brother. Beautiful. Wow. It's incredible. Incredible, bro. Who's that? Yay, let's get it. No surprise there, my friend. No surprise. Putting in the work. Either you get no wick or a 500 pip wick. Exactly. Basically. It's crazy. But if we can actually get a lower wick here, like a better one than that, then I will have a buy stop on the break of the highs. I do anticipate if that 4 hour re-breaks its high again after creating a steeper lower wick, then we do have a shot at seeing this 4 hour candle move up a bit here. Something like that. Damn. Boom, re-break. Probably somewhere into these ranges. You could do it, Goldie. You can do it.
You can do it. Come on.
NQ closed without a lower wick, so we got nothing there. You guys know that, right? You guys know that. Come on, Goldie. You can do it. That's all we need. $500 pips? I know, dude. I know. It's wild. Never once thought I'd say, you know, we need a 150 pip bottom wick here. If we even want to think about taking this trade. Staying out, too much resistance. Yeah, that's fine too. That's fine. Pac-Man's out today anyway, so that's all I'm saying. This got to be perfect. Doink, 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 doink. Gold's going to do what it want to do. Yeah, that's true. Facts. All right, I think the buzzkill guys are gone. They ruined the whole buzz here, eh? We were on one too. We were on a nice little conversation there. We were yapping away, talking about some good stuff. What were we talking about? The bottom wick, right? Bottom wick.
Yeah, we're waiting for a bottom wick here. Then the buzz is back on if we get that.
Buzz. Yeah, for me, I'll be taking some probably some profits up here at resistance. That'll be like a 125 pip move. Alrighty, that should do it.
Nice. There it is.
That's that re-break. I think we are good. Yes, I'm gonna have a. Am I on MGC? Yeah, MGC. Let's see. What are our stops looking like? Stops are gonna be roughly 250. 250, so I'll risk about 500 here with current candle.
Looks good. 1 hour grab the pack, 30-minute onion.
Yep, that'll be the re-break of the 4 hour high there too, so that'll be pretty good.
Yep.
Kindly, okay, let's explain this, right? So let's keep in mind our daily has pretty much tapped target here, right? Our 4 hour has also tapped target, and notice how we broke the lows already. So we should not really keep breaking that high, right? We should create the top wick and then continue driving down. So we have that, right? You have a 4 hour that desperately oh so desperately needs a bit of a pullback here. So 4 hour needs a pullback. Daily's at support. 4 hours at support. 1 hour, grab the low here. This is like a little bit of my observation zone right here. And we already popped in there, grabbed the low, right? So kind of grab liquidity here. That looks pretty good. And now we got this 1 hour candle trying to attempt to move up while we have a 30-minute like onion / inverted celery here. And that's pretty much, you know, what I'm looking at. So probably going to look to close partials somewhere up in this wick area. And then, yeah, just that's the trade. See if we can get all the way back up towards like 43. All right, here we go. Do we got enough juice to let it go in? To let it go here. What do we got? 710. Yeah, probably some partials somewhere around here. And then that is it. Break even once we come cruising through this area. And yeah, full TP up there.
You in?
Yeah. I got that MGC slippage, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Stop loss going to go below the current, a little bit below the current candle low. Yeah, a little bit below there. BE for me probably be somewhere like around this point. Once we kind of push in there. Yeah, like probably, yeah, maybe a little more. Bump, bump. Did not take this on my other account. Crap.
Let's go, Goldie. You can do it.
You could do it, Goldie. You could do it. It's nice. I'm risking 250 pips and only risking 530 bucks. I like that. I like it.
Yep. Same.
Not too shabby. Was it a market order? It was a buy stop. Yeah, buy stop. Yeah, I usually only set buy stops and sell stops. All right, if we can get a re-break of that high, that's not too bad. Then we could probably go break even. If not, we just let the trade, you know, do its thing and play out. Yeah, I think my stop's going to be somewhere around 50, 59.8. 50, 59 point, no, 50, 56.1 below that 15-minute wick there. All right, can we get a move up on the 4 hour? Let's see, let's see. I really want to break that high before we go break even, right? I don't want to get out of the trade too early before we're like, you know, in a little bit of a distance outside of the entry. You won in 2 seconds? Yeah, no. What did we get, 100 pips? Yo, we got 100 pips. That's crazy. 88 pips we got there. Dang. If you had like a 1 or 2 GC, you're chilling.
Oh, yeah.
My entry price looks like it is, what price is that? 89 or something? My entry price is 90. I'm sorry. Yeah, 88.1 it looks like. Secured 80 pips. That's insane, man. That is absolutely insane. Fully out. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna wait here. I'm gonna see if this trade can actually run a little bit. 50-50 still holding. 50-50. Okay, nice, nice. Is this XAU? This is GC chart, but yeah, it's very similar to like XAU. Yep. 1 or 2 GC will literally blow your account. Yeah, so if you forget and you go into like slight drawdown, you are legit blowing your account here.
You're cooked.
You're cooking
Yeah,
it.
real,
You're cooking it. All right, can we pop up? Can we re-break the high here? Got my
I'll
let's
be
go.
patient.
Nice. Nice, Henrik. $104 pips. Yee. What do I think about NQ? It looks like NQ's trying to move up here. So NQ's struggling hard, man, on the 1 hour chart. Really not doing much, you know, trying to get up, trying to get down. It's not looking too good. It's not looking too good. We have no direction at the moment. So yeah, not looking the best. I think you need a closure, some sort of a closure above like 74 there. Massive moves. Yeah, I think it's just right now gold is just on a, it's just on one, man. Huge moves. Took one GC. Nice. Damn. Yeah, you chilling. If you're in that 1 or 2 GCs right now, you are you chilling. $1,000. What was that? $800 up. Epic.
We got closures coming up.
Closure's coming up in 3 minutes here. So let's see how we close. The only way I'm out of here is if we close with no top wick. That's it.
Yeah. Still looks really good.
Yeah. All went silent. Where'd you guys go? Oh, where's my hold on. That reminds me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need
That reminds you of the dum 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 dum.
That's funny.
All right, risk-free trade, my friends. No more risk on the table here. Let's see if we can get our last 2-minute push, get some partials out of this, and then see if we can hit full TP. So break even has been hit. If you guys want to close partials too, you know, do whatever, secure something. But yeah, that's gonna be break even for me. Boom, boom, boom. We got 88 pips.
Push up.
This is the first time I've gotten 88 pips and not closed. Just so you know.
Damn. Just missed my partials.
Yo.
Come on,
Get
push
out
up.
of there. Arrows,
Let's go.
arrows.
Let's go.
Stay
Where's the
away.
arrows at?
Stay away. Go. Last minute.
Come on.
You could do it, goalie. All
There
right,
you
that's
go.
it. B. I
There we
made
go,
$9.
break.
We'll do that.
There you go.
We had
Damn.
about 88 pips. Damn. Yeah, B hit.
Wow.
That's fine. Let me delete this real quick. All right, that's fine. That'll probably be my last trade of the month anyway, so yeah. Damn, we
Yeah.
got 88 pips. Oh, I'm sorry. We got 128 pips. Wow.
That's crazy, huh?
That is wild.
Damn, bro.
You
We're
just
so
think about it.
close,
Think
bro.
about it. Yeah.
I gotta go on Instagram
So
later.
close
I
to
called
getting down
128 pip W there today on the live stream. Where were you guys? We might still move up.
Shit,
No worries though.
Almost had that.
I'm good on this.
Damn.
Yeah, not a lot of volume. Not much of a push here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, 1 MGC, we would have made what, like $1,200? 13 on 1 MGC. All right, let's see how the candle closes, but that'll probably be it for me. 30's at resistance now too, so. Glad we went break even though, because you have that 30-minute resistance there, so
Yeah.
once you tap that,
Yep.
you know, partials or break even is fine. Normal gold? Yeah, I know, dude. B's good management. Yeah, I think so. In this case here, especially as we run into that 30-minute resistance level, it's good. It's good break even point. You know, it's cool to be break even and then get your push. You know, that always is amazing, but you know, no biggie here. Yeah, I'm very happy we're break even. This is probably gonna be it for me today. We're probably gonna struggle a little bit. If we can get a closure above on the 30, not too bad, but I wouldn't you know, mess around in this range after that. So 11 a.m. coming up soon. Got BE?
Yeah,
nice. Some of you guys got partials? Cool. Yeah, I think that's the day for me. That's the month, baby. Congratulations, by the way. We have well over $220,000 in payouts this month in the clubhouse. It's looking more like $280,000 to $300,000 in payouts alone here, just in January. I actually thought that was for the whole year last year. And then DeMarco said, no, dude, that's January. I said, oh, damn. All right. So we are wheeling and dealing, right? If you're getting the good results, just stick to what you're doing. No need to get overconfident, over cocky, right? Just play the game exactly how you've been playing it. But seriously, I'm so proud of you guys. What a great start to the year. Again, over $250,000 in payouts, and it's just January, right? Never mind when we get into February, March, April, May. As long as we consistently do what's required, we will consistently get what's desired, my friends. So great session here today. A lot of awesome yapping here today. Beautiful yaps and gems that came in. Johnny, Rafi, Magnus. I know Magnus dipped, but yeah, this is a good session here today. Hopefully you guys go back and rewatch it and take some notes over the weekend, and let's get ready to come back even stronger for Monday, and that'll be February 2nd, I believe. Yeah, February 2nd.
Let's get it.
All right.
Yep. Love you, brother.
Yeah. If you guys aren't in the clubhouse, come join us. Come join the payout party, and let's lock in. Join the clubhouse today. Get some of the course done. Get some of the webinars under your belt, and let's level up, my friends. All right.
Peace,
Love
man.
y'all. Yes, sir. Johnny Gems, I'll see you
for
maybe a
having
little
us,
bit
my
later. Rafi, you're the
Thank you,
GOAT.
brother.
The absolute
good day.
GOAT.
Thank you for having us, Maury.
Of course.
you.
Chat, you guys are
God bless
amazing.
y'all.
Give yourselves a round of applause and with some W's on the way out of here today, and go into the weekend knowing that all is well, my friends. All is well, and it is game time in a big way. So we will see you guys on the next session. Hope you enjoy your weekend. If you're in the clubhouse, we'll see you guys in the webinar tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern. Everyone else, blessings, my friends. We'll see you guys next week.
Stay out of trouble, gang.
Stay out of trouble. All right, G's. Later.
We ain't taking no L's. No. Saints breaking out of
No L's. No L's. Love y'all. Have a great weekend. Peace.
He said it's done. So we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. Hey, we seeing W's all in the chat. Just like a home run straight off of the bat. Lion, the Judah, the cat at the back. I came deluded, I'm bringing the facts like I was lost, but now I'm found. Trapped in darkness till you came around. Broken chains all falling to the ground. We ain't taking no L's. No. Saints breaking out of seals. Go. The battle's been won. He said it's done. So we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. Hey, he ain't taking no L's. The victory is already won. 3 days in the ground in the kingdom of gun. Why just wait around when he told you to run? Run a race at the pace that you're supposed to. Break through and there's nothing that he won't do. Broken chains are falling to the ground. We ain't taking no L's. No. Saints breaking out of seals. Go. The battle's been won. He said it's done. So we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. Hey, we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. No L's. Hey, taking no L's.
The number you have dialed is not available at present. Please leave your message after the beep.
Yeah, trendsetter, whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center, hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most, is no misses. Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different. Blindfold on me, I still got the most vision. Trendsetter told them before, but they don't listen. Better, bring a better bad because I'm bigger, better. Solo, single, selling several shows at every single second. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Kinda came and crushed the competition, hope they get the message. Look, living it fast, spinning my M in the bag. I never go slow, thinking I'll crash. End up a thing in the past, they know I won't though. Big fish catching me, they gon' need a bigger boat. Ironic how the world stops when I spin a globe. Always showing up. Right. Last year's song still holding up. See the name now and they know what's up. Right. Price hit the top and it's going up. I'm a trendsetter. Whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center. Hit it dead center. Yeah, trendsetter. Whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center. Hit it dead center.
B.O.D. Get the spell check, a fact check, and prevent errors going up. See the bent lever, jalapeno hot, y'all just red peppers. All y'all copying copies, but I'm left center. And your shorty glitching on me like a text center. Hit it with a French tenor. Crazy wait until I do the next record. I leave head severed. I don't need to hit the bench ever. But if I do, I'm PRing to the next level. Condo flights to Lufthansa. Already know who you people fans of. Call me Big Daddy in a big body Wrangler. Call me Big Daddy Adam Sandler. Bullseye, aiming for a cottage with a poolside, full size.
Always showing up. Right. Last year's song still holding up. See the name now and they know what's up. Right. Price hit the top and it's going up. I'm a trendsetter. Whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center. Hit it dead center.